Big announcements, specials online available, and tours to announce. Dave, what are some of these details?
We are touring around Australia and New Zealand for the first ever time to celebrate our 10th anniversary.
We're 10, baby.
We're 10, and we are hitting up these places between now and the start of 2026. We are hitting up Hobart, Melbourne, Canberra, Sydney, Adelaide, Perth, Auckland, Wellington, and Brisbane, all with live Do Go On shows on sale now at dogoonpod.com.
So pumped. Some of these cities we're getting to the first time ever, including Canberra and Hobart and Wellington and Auckland. Mm-hmm. And we haven't been to Perth and Adelaide in quite some time, so really pumped for that. I'm also doing a Who Knew It tour before that. Starting as of now, going to Brisbane, Sydney, Newcastle, Adelaide and Hobart, then over to the UK to Edinburgh, Cambridge, Birmingham, Manchester, Swansea and London. And also, Dave, you and I, we've got our specials out available now on Humdinger.
That's right. If you're not able to see us in the flesh, you can watch us online for free at any time at youtube.com/Humdinger Studios, I believe is the address. But just type in Humdinger Studios or my name or Matt Stewart's name, and our specials, our stand-up specials are there right now.
And the one I'm touring, I should say, is a new show compared to that. So you can watch it and then come see me. And that's a whole other hour.
Wow.
What the heck?
That's a lot of hours.
What's going on here?
Hey, it's Adam Grant from Work Life, a podcast from TED. This episode is brought to you by Freshworks. Freshworks believes that complexity is the enemy of efficiency. So stop wrestling with bloated, expensive service software that takes forever to implement an update, where ROI is someday, not today. You've been overcharged and underserved for way too long. Uncomplicate with Fresh Service for IT and Fresh Desk for customer support. And with Freshworks AI-assisted service software, you'll work smarter, not harder. Freshworks uncomplicates. Learn more at freshworks.com.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Do Go On. My name is Dave Warnicky, and as always, I'm here with Jess Perkins and Matt Stewart.
What?
Whoa, the big two.
Whoa.
Wow. Little pause there. People are thinking, who's going to be here this week?
Oh my God, who is it?
It's Matt Stewart.
Whoa.
I had that thought, and it was us.
Welcome.
Which I think is probably, 98% of the time that would be true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess now that I think about it like that, not as exciting, but still fine.
But I think it's nice to appreciate the mundane sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the mundane, the everyday, the doing the dishes.
Yeah.
Cooking dinner at home, being in a room with the same people you're always in a room with.
Yeah.
I think, the beauty of life is appreciating those little moments.
Yeah. I think of you two as even more than a household chore.
Even more?
I would
Even
liken
more.
you to vacuuming.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you like vacuuming.
I do like vacuuming.
Vacuuming is great.
It's one of my favourite chores.
I think we all like vacuuming.
Yeah.
You fight over that, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll do the vacuuming. You can do the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take the bins out.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm the bin guy.
You're the bin
Yeah.
guy? You're you're scrubbing the bathroom?
I'm not the scrubbing the
I
bathroom
do the bathroom,
Okay.
but not the toilet.
Okay.
guy. Really? Two
Yeah.
separate zones?
Yeah. Well, the toilet is separate in our
There you
house.
go.
So I do the bathroom. But
Yeah.
the toilet room, that's not my
Now, we
responsibility.
need to ask, does anyone do the toilet room?
Dave, you've been there. You've seen the state of that, John.
At this point, I just go down. I go to the gym if I need to go. I just avoid it.
It's just easier.
It's just easier.
Just someone else cleans
It's a
it.
much nicer experience.
That door's nailed shut now.
The dog avoids it.
So good. Dave, I was really hoping you'd be able to explain to new listeners what the show is about. Is it about Jess's disgusting toilet, or is there more to it?
That's usually every second week.
Okay.
But we're actually on an off week, so we shouldn't talk about that. We'll save that for next week's episode. On this week's episode, we are going to take it in turns to report on a topic which is often, not always, but often suggested to us by one of the listeners. We go away, do a bit of research on it, bring it back to the group in the form of a report. Now it is Matt's turn to do the report this week, and we always start with a question to get us on the topic, because Jess and I, we're in the dark here. We don't know what the topic's going to
Yeah.
be.
Could we turn a light on?
Hey.
All right. Well, I've turned the light on, and now
Thank you.
here is the question.
Oh, it's disgusting in here.
Ah.
No, that's what Jess looks like, Dave. That was really rude.
And I'm looking particularly good today.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, too little, too late. Fuck off.
Is it about the hair?
No.
Wasn't that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. New sweatshirt,
Yep.
as the Americans would say.
Yep.
Jumper.
New jumper.
Jeans.
Uh-huh.
You wearing some?
You were pre-notified about this.
Yeah, I
God,
can't
I
remember.
forgot.
Was it jeans?
You were pre-notified.
Just messaged the group saying, I'm wearing a new jumper and new jeans, so get excited.
I said I expect a parade.
Okay.
I forgot. Let me have a look. I haven't looked at the jeans.
I don't want it now. Nah, fuck
Whoa!
off. Don't look at my jeans.
I've never seen
you
that
absolute
colour before. What is that, dark blue?
Dark blue jeans, blue jumper. Jeez.
Okay, I wasn't fishing for that. I was just
You're
saying
crushing it.
that.
That is a great royal blue jumper, I reckon.
Yeah, it's an electric blue.
It is unbelievable.
Is that close?
Nah.
Damn.
You absolutely fucked it.
You're embarrassing.
Anyway. Dave, did you warn that we go off on tedious tangents and dog shit riffs?
No, I forgot to warn them that we never go on dog shit riffs. We always just sit politely.
Yeah.
Once the topic starts, of course, which is going to be seconds away.
Yeah, the show's called Do Go On because we always stay on topic and never need to be reminded to get back onto it. All right, so the question to get us on the topic, what is a type of biscuit that used to have an ad featuring a Scandinavian pickled herring begging the viewer to eat the biscuit rather than him?
I just love Matt's gone back into obscure 1980s/1990s
Well, no,
commercials.
this
Yeah.
isn't. I don't think this is obscure. You
I
not
don't
remember
know it.
this?
A Scandinavian
Eat
herring?
Eat the.
It's got to be a cracker, right?
Yeah, are we talking cracker? Or are we talking
No,
sweet biscuit?
sweet biscuit.
Really? Because I'm
biscuit.
thinking, like, if you got a herring, you're not going to choose between, for example, a
Well,
Tim Tam and a herring.
Yes. I mean, really, the herring doesn't. I don't think.
Wagon wheel.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a wagon wheel.
It's the wagon wheel. You remember that one?
Yes.
And it's just like a little herring. That for some reason they're like, in Scandinavia, a popular snack is pickled herring.
Ah.
And then they're like side by side, and the herring's like,
It's the wagon wheel.
It's the wagon wheel.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I was going to give a clue if you didn't know.
What was the clue going to be?
It's chocolate coated with a marshmallow and jam filling.
Yeah, we would have got it then, I reckon.
Yep.
I would have said chocolate royale.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The ones you crack on your head. Oh, and then pick off the chocolate coating.
And then just leave it behind.
Fantastic. And then I would go and suck off the marshmallow, so to speak. So, yeah, this week's topic is Harvey's Wagon Wheel Resort and Casino bombing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking there's going to be some sort of beautiful tropical paradise episode. It's a bombing.
Yeah,
It's
it was
a bombing.
really good until the bombing bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Harvey's Wagon Wheel Resort and Casino, now known as Caesars Republic Lake Tahoe, is located on the shore of Lake Tahoe in State Line, Nevada, just across the Californian border. This topic was suggested by Roy Phillips from Borehamwood in England. What would it be?
Borehamwood.
Borehamwood.
That's the one from Macbeth.
Borehamwood. God, everyone
would
in
have
English
hurt
just
so
spat out their tea.
Also, Sarah Clow from Hudson. Roy Phillips. Oh my God, he's
That's twice.
suggested it twice.
Roy, you're back.
Roy.
Still from Boreham?
Still from...
Or has he moved?
Oh, well, no. The first Roy Willis was from Borehamwood.
Uh-huh.
This one's from Borehamwood.
Oh, I see.
Great work,
Wow,
Roy.
crazy. Two different Roy Phillips.
Just moved one county over.
Also, Colin Johnson from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Jack Taylor from Brisbane. And John Gasper from Austin, Texas. Hey, stay weird out there.
So weird, Casper.
Remain weird, Gaspy. Okay, so let us begin.
Okay, exciting.
Never heard of this.
Early in the morning of the 26th of August, 1980, employees discovered a mysterious metallic box on the second floor of the casino. It was actually in the administration offices. And when I say metallic box, it was really kind of two metallic boxes welded together.
Okay.
Sometimes you just can't quite get a box the size you need.
Yeah.
You get two?
You're
Yeah.
like, I'll get two, I'll stick them together.
And, you know, like no one really noticed it come in where it came from. The guy who discovered it was like, oh, there's a door that's ajar there. Normally that wouldn't be. So he went in and he's like, wait, what the heck is this thing? Bit confused, but then noticed a note reading to the management. Stern warning to the management and bomb squad.
He thought, oh, this isn't addressed to me. I won't read any further.
Yeah, I'm admin.
This is private.
Yeah.
This could be a love note or who knows what.
Yeah. Have I walked into a proposal?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I hope I haven't ruined it.
Yeah,
It's so
looking for the
embarrassing.
camera. Oh,
I'm
my
going to
gosh.
back away.
Sorry,
back away.
just yelling, sorry.
Sorry.
The warning continued. Do not move or tilt this bomb because the mechanism controlling the detonators in it will set it off at a movement of less than 0.01 of the open-end Richter scale. Don't try to flood or gas the bomb. There is a float switch and an atmospheric pressure switch. Both are attached to detonators. Do not try to take it apart. The flathead screws are also attached to triggers, so as much as a quarter or 3/4 of a turn will cause an explosion. In other words, this bomb is so sensitive that the slightest movement, either inside or outside, will cause it to explode. This bomb can never be dismantled or disarmed without causing an explosion.
Never.
Not even by the creator. Only by proper instruction can it be moved to a safe place where it can be deliberately exploded.
So the creator can do something about it. Oh, no, it's going to explode regardless.
Yeah. He's like, so on the side of it, there's a heap of switches, just like on-off sort of switches in rows. And basically what the note is suggesting is that I think there's 8 different ways that the bomb can be detonated. Like inside it, there's like basically a cistern toilet floating. So if they try and flood it to, stuff up the electronics, that will rise up and set it off.
Yep.
If they touch the screws and move them, that will complete the circuit. That'll explode.
Yeah, we heard the letter as well, yeah.
Okay. He didn't seem to take it in, but obviously he did. Maybe that's just how your face is.
It sounded like, so just in hearing the letter and how intricate it is, I'd be looking at that and going like, I don't understand any of this.
Well,
so I think they are legit. Like this person knows what they're talking about.
Yeah. Or is it a big bluff?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you can't really take that risk, can you?
No.
You know, when people are bluffing as well, they can sort of overtalk it a bit.
Yeah, that's right.
Totally, yes. Yep.
Make it too complicated.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, he's saying it. There's these 8 different ways. One of those ways, which will go off, it's got like a pendulum inside of it, and if the pendulum moves, it'll touch the side, which will complete the circuit and set off the bomb.
So this admin guy got the letter and the bomb tucked under his arm going,
you really
shouldn't have picked it up.
Yeah,
no.
You're really going to hope that you read the note before.
Yeah.
Someone just goes, I'm mopping under here. Yeah. Shove.
This is a tripping
That's
hazard.
why your parents tell you to open your birthday card before the present.
Exactly.
Guess grandma's put a bomb in there.
Yeah.
It's possible.
You'd feel foolish. So you do the polite thing, you open the card, you pretend to read it, you get to your present.
Yes. So yeah, this is what they're suggesting, that they can't disarm most of those 8 things, but they can disarm the pendulum one, which means they would be able to move it to another location.
Right. Yes.
Where it works, because there is also a timer in there.
Fuck me.
Oh my God.
So it's going to explode in a certain amount of time, either way.
Where's a safe place for a bomb to go off?
Well,
They're
I guess
in
that's
Nevada.
a good thing
A lot
about
of
being in the
desert.
desert, I guess, but yeah.
But still, what about the worms?
Oh my God.
Are there worms in desert?
No one
I
thinks
know
of it,
one's
yes.
thinking about the
What about
desert.
the
Have
one.
you seen
wildlife? Yeah, true.
Really big ones.
Heaps of worms.
Yeah.
What about the trees that are sparse?
Oh, the sparse trees. When you've got sparse trees, they mean so much more.
Exactly right.
Every tree, it's like a diamond.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, every tree's like a diamond.
Every tree's like
but
a
you got
diamond.
a forest, you're like, whatever, blow
Yeah.
up half this forest, I've still got a fuck ton of trees.
Knock them all down.
And that's what I was saying before about appreciating what you do have.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They're like diamonds.
Everything's like diamonds.
Yeah.
You're like diamonds.
Yeah, me and you are like diamonds to Dave.
That's right.
You're my diamonds.
Yeah.
No, Dave. Matt and I are like diamonds to you.
Yeah. There's already Diamond Dave, Lee Roth, and sorry, mate.
We already have another diamond.
Yeah.
But you're great.
Hey, you're fantastic.
Thank you.
You could be like a sapphire or something.
But you'd happily strap a bomb to me and push me into the
I
desert.
never said that.
Wouldn't do
You
it
implied
happily.
it. You didn't deny it either.
I wouldn't do it happily. I'd be torn up about it. Well, you'd
Yeah.
be more torn up, but I'd be emotionally.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't be there to judge you there.
Well, you would be till the very last second.
Yeah, you'd be going, God, that was a real dick move.
Thanks a lot.
And then you could haunt me. Oh, thanks a lot.
So the note continues.
God, it's a long note, isn't it?
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, because it says, I mean, and I'm not even reading all of it. So, yeah, if with proper instruction, it can be moved to a safe place where it can be deliberately exploded or where the third automatic timer can be allowed to detonate it. There are 3 automatic timers, each set for 3 different explosion times. Only if you comply with the instructions in this letter will you be given instructions on how to disconnect the first 2 automatic timers and how to move the bomb to a place where it can be exploded safely. Warning! I repeat, do not try to move, disarm, or enter this bomb. It's pretty big. Like it's got a door at the front.
Get in.
This is telling you to not have sex with this bomb.
Do not have sex with this bomb. There is a sensor in there.
In case Tom Jones is listening. If exploded, this bomb contains enough TNT to severely damage Harrah's. Is it Harrah's or Harrah's? Probably Harrah's. The casino across the street.
Oh, shit.
This should give you some idea about the amount of TNT contained within this box. It is full of TNT. Yeah, okay, mate.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's
He's
just like a
padding
little
now.
bit of editing would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not trying to meet a word limit.
I think I've got a reason for this.
Uh-huh.
It was written on a typewriter. You know what I mean?
You can't go back.
Like in a word processor.
Yeah.
Online on a computer.
Yeah.
Delete.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Edit. But
like,
you got to start again on a typewriter.
Do a draft
Oh, yeah.
by hand or
yeah,
something.
good.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
And then
something you've used the word TNT twice in one sentence.
yeah.
loses impact.
Yeah, should use it, say explosive the second time or something. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Get
is,
the thesaurus out.
you got dynamite, you got explosive. I honestly this week have gone through that because there are sentences later where I'll throw in dynamite and then I'll go TNT and then I'll go explosives.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Well, you do. You said it.
Yeah.
It is our advice to cordon off a minimum of 1,200 feet radius and remove all people from that area. It'd be funny to cordon off an area but not to remove the people.
Yeah.
It's like that sort of goes without saying.
But
Do you have a minimum word limit you're trying to hit here?
But whoever's writing it is kind of like, I think these people are dumb. I think they're going to corner it off and then be like, all right, well, enjoy your day in there, everybody.
No one else can go in.
Yeah.
But once you're in, you can't leave.
You can't get out.
You can't leave the bomb.
Or maybe it's like an English as a second language thing,
Also the phrase "our,"
Yeah.
not just a lone wolf, perhaps.
Yes. Which I think I'd be double guessing everything. They'd be like, if you were a lone wolf, you'd probably say that as well, right?
Yeah.
To get them off the scent. So maybe it's a bluff. Or is it a double bluff?
Oh,
Yeah.
And it is multiples. Or is that what they want us to think?
Yeah.
Triple bluff.
Demands.
Okay.
We demand $3 million in used $100 bills. They must be unmarked, unbugged, and chemically untreated. If we find anything wrong with the money, we will stop all instructions for moving the bomb.
When was this?
1980.
So
The year
it
was
was 1980. 3 mil is a lot then. It's a lot now, obviously.
That is so funny. Well, that was actually a lot of... But yeah, to a casino, it's like the Austin
true.
Powers joke of
Yeah.
$1 million and they
they're
laugh
like,
at him.
That's not. Yeah.
Let me see. 1980. I didn't look that up.
You're right. 3 million is a lot to me, but maybe not to a casino.
Nah.
It's all relative, isn't it? And that's why you need to just appreciate what you have. And
Yep.
I appreciate the $14.72 that I have.
Really? You've got that much?
Yeah. Lunch is on me, boys.
Seems like it'd be worth 1 million today would be 1 million then would be worth about 4 million today. So it's
Right,
about
okay.
12 mil.
That's not
5
nothing, is
million
it?
US.
Okay, so
That's a
that's
big deal
about
for us.
142 million Australian?
Yeah.
Well, I think you mispronounced billion.
Oh, sorry. I always get those confused.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm here. Then the note does go on. That's about half of the note. It goes on to give instructions about how to deliver the ransom. But I'll talk about that in a bit. According to Ryan Hoffman, writing for the Tahoe Daily Tribune, security guards initiated an evacuation of the casino and hotel for what they described as, quote, a serious security problem. I guess you don't want to say there's a bomb.
Yeah, that's a bit
There's a
much.
bomb.
Yeah. I feel like if a casino is if I'm in a casino and they're going like, hey, you have to get out of here. Because you know how casinos, like,
Yeah.
there's no windows, there's no clocks. Like,
Yeah.
they want you there and they want to keep you there forever. If they're trying to get me out, I'm like, oh, I'm running.
Yeah.
Like, something's bad.
But you reckon if you're at the roulette table and it's spinning, as you're running away, you're looking back being like, was it red?
Come on.
Was it red?
Yeah.
Everyone saw it, it was red, right? When
Yeah.
we come back in here,
That still counts. But yeah, like chips were left everywhere. It was just like abandoned.
Get up
Wow.
and go. Wow.
Which I guess knowing why they were having to leave, I think that's the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess so.
As far as they know, like, this is a bomb. If it all works properly, there's still 8 different things that could go wrong. If any of those features malfunctioned,
Yeah. If anything malfunctioned, we're stuffed.
yeah,
Oh, I think about that all the time.
I think I just malfunctioned.
And it is pretty badass or wild to talk about. Not the damage to the building it's in, but talking about the damage to the building across the road.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, to us, that implies that this building that it's in is gone.
Yeah, don't even
as
worry
is
about this.
That one.
Yeah.
Right, but I feel like this letter writer would be like, so that means this hotel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're really like, they're
There's no reading
sugarcoating.
between the lines. They're writing between the
They're
lines.
spoon-feeding it a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it's not double-spaced. Every line is accounted for in this letter. But yeah, Hoffman continues, for some guests, the lack of information and direction fueled a frightful experience. No one told us where to go, what to do, hotel guest Marjorie McComb told the newspaper.
Okay, so she lived.
It was frightening.
Okay.
We didn't know what to do.
Oh.
There was also an hour before. An hour. They can mean
There
similar
was-
things.
Do we think there was more than one guest at the casino?
Or do you think Marjorie,
I think Marjorie might be in on it.
Oh, my God.
if that's even her real name,
She keeps using phrases like we.
she's putting a target on her head.
Oh, my God.
Arrest her.
There's a bunch of great resources about this. I watched a video on YouTube on this channel, which is called QXIR, which I believe is pronounced QXIR. And in it, they said the device consisted of 2 steel boxes. The larger contained nearly 1,000 pounds of TNT. The smaller box, welded on top, contained the circuitry and triggers. On the side of the box, there were 28 switches. So, I said there was a bunch of switches.
28.
So there's rows and rows of switches. It looks like, if it wasn't so stacked with TNT, it seems like, this would be a fun little game. Crack the code.
Yeah.
28's too many to crack the code. Anytime I'm playing a game on my Switch and I have to crack a code like that, I'm like, this is fun for about 10 seconds. And then I'm like, just fucking open. But that's a me
Do you
problem.
just jump online and search for the answer?
Sometimes. But God, it's satisfying when you do get it.
And the good thing with this one is, if it is taking too long, just get it wrong. And
Get it wrong.
game over.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah.
The sweet relief.
It's like those switches. And if you didn't like the switches, don't worry, they're gone too.
Yeah.
So the idea was that to be flicked in a precise order to disarm the pendulum part.
Right.
And that was the information they were going to get once the money was delivered.
I mean, you shouldn't do that in a room full of gamblers who are used to taking big risks.
Yeah.
I reckon I could have a shot. What do
Yeah.
you reckon?
For $3 million? Oh, you give me $1.5 million, I'll have a crack.
I'll have a go. I reckon you go top row 1.
I'll have a
Second
go for
row,
12.
third from the right.
I'll go $12.
I just really want $12.
I'll do it if you let me use the breakfast buffet.
I'm not staying here. I'm across the road.
That's a saving of $11. I've heard it's one of the best buffets in the city.
There's also a documentary you can watch on YouTube. There's another doco. This was a TV doco, but it's been uploaded to YouTube called Bringing Down the House, the Bombing of Harvey's Casino. And in it, they interview a few of the agents who are involved, including probably one of the great names I think we've come across, Bill Jonke.
Yes. How's Jonky spelt?
Jonkey.
Oh, wow. It's not like I was thinking
with a J.
I was thinking it was going to be like Jonke with a little umlaut or something.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
like it's actually
Jonka.
yonk from the old country,
Yeah.
but But it's Jonky.
Bill Jonky.
And is he like Officer Jonky or something like that?
Detective Jonky?
Maybe Special Agent Jonky.
Special Agent Jonky.
Best possible answer.
President Jonky would have been even better.
I'm late, President Jonky. Anyway, he later recalled Jonky. So again, Jess, you could maybe infer there that he survived. I just remember looking at that and thinking, my gosh, this is the biggest thing that I've ever seen.
Really?
It's the biggest thing.
He's talking about the bomb?
The bomb.
The bomb's the biggest thing he's ever seen. A horse?
Yeah.
He's never seen a house?
I forgot, how big is it? Is it bigger than a horse or a house?
No.
It's inside a building.
Yeah.
So he's seen a building bigger.
It's the memory of a goldfish.
He's bigger, I assume.
Oh, it's taller.
Is he pocket size?
Well, he was the one they were worried about entering it.
There's a little door and he's like, I could go in. No.
Jonky.
Jonky. Leave it.
Another one who was interviewed, FBI Special Agent Chris Ronay, recalled, we had never seen anything quite like it.
Okay.
Remembering
It was huge!
Yeah.
There's a box on a box.
I actually need to apologise to Jonky because I'm really going him for saying it was the biggest thing he's ever seen, and I'm someone who constantly says that's the funniest thing that's ever happened. So, okay. Bit of hyperbole. He's just saying it's big.
Yeah. And when he says thing, he probably means bomb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is what, he
just
he
used
works with
bomb
the
so many times in the previous sentences. He was like, I gotta
Yeah.
change up the word. Thing. Oh,
Thing. Well,
that won't haunt me.
That's not bad. By the time the doco was made, he's got a big silver handlebar mustache.
That's how I imagine you when you're even older.
Well, I appreciate you think that I'll still be around.
Sure, you've got to go great at some point.
Yeah.
In the thousands of years you've been alive.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
In the next few thousand, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Wish we'd been around to see it, Jess.
Oh, yeah. We'll be gone.
We'll be gone.
Maybe I'll die it for you.
We'll haunt you.
Oh, great.
That way I'll be able to see what he's up to.
Yeah.
And see how his hair's going.
Appreciate that.
Just checking on your
Just
hair.
the hair? I'm just haunting you for your hair.
Checking your hair. Your hair.
And I want to be clear, ghosts do not have to talk that way. We're doing it just to fuck with you.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's a
At
fun
4
way to
a.m.
be.
Yeah. Oh.
Nah, just Joshua, mate. How's it
good
going?
on you.
How's it going, mate?
Yeah. So, did we wake you? Sorry about that.
Oh,
So
bad
bad.
hair.
Oh, he's got bad hair.
For SF Gate, Ariana Bindman writes, for hours, agents tirelessly photographed it, scanned it for fingerprints, and x-rayed it for access points. But even the most skilled explosives experts couldn't find a way in without accidentally detonating it. I mean, theoretically, they didn't accidentally detonate it. That makes it sound like they've all tried. No, detonate it again.
Oh, God.
Great.
Damn it.
Oh,
All
who
right.
else wants to go?
Have another go?
I'm exploded now. Does anyone else?
well,
anyone else?
I'll haunt over your shoulder while you have a go.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa.
I wouldn't touch that.
That's where I went wrong.
Jonky, get out of there. Gunnar Hoffman, a bomb threat in Tahoe's casino district was not uncharted territory by 1980, according to the FBI.
I was going to say we could have let it go, but we
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
The FBI.
FBI.
Is that like
1940s.
1940s Tuareg
Ah.
woman drinking a Chardonnay? The FBI.
Special Agent Jonky, FBI.
According to the FBI, Nevada casinos are often the targets of, quote, disgruntled losers.
Now, what sense are we calling them a loser?
Well, I think in maybe two senses here. One of them being gambling-wise and the other being, they aren't taking it on themselves that maybe they shouldn't have done that.
I think if you lose any money at a casino, you're a loser.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Imagine
Me, I only win.
Yeah.
seeing a report in the newspaper, disgruntled loser. You'd be like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Hang
Then
on.
you read the article and you're like, oh, I see. They mean it in the way that I lost a lot of money.
Yes. Because I'm doing this to really take back control of the scenario.
Yeah.
As Hoffman continues, the marriage of money, booze, hope, and loss would occasionally birth a third-rate extortion attempt that almost always ended with the discovery of a fake device or no bomb at all.
That was a beautiful bit of writing there.
Yeah.
I liked that.
Hoffman, you've done it again.
That was nice.
This left authorities wondering if this too was a fake. Because, that was more or less what they were used to. Another bomb threat. What do we got here?
Oh, a couple of
Another
boxes
dud.
welded together. Nothing in here. All right.
A little X-ray just in case.
Oh, a couple of bricks. All right.
Captain Ron Perini from the Douglas County Sheriff's Office recalled, you start to wonder if it's really a bomb or what is it? It's either a bomb or a fake bomb, mate.
Yeah.
What's the third option?
What is it?
It's just some sort of bed.
Yeah.
How can I sleep in there?
Is it a chair?
It's just not big enough.
It doesn't make sense. It's the biggest thing I've ever seen, but it's not big enough to sleep on.
It could
A bed.
be
A bed would be bigger.
a side table, maybe, I
Maybe
guess.
an ottoman, maybe.
Yeah. But I don't need an ottoman.
It's a very uncomfortable ottoman.
But if it's not a bomb, what
A
is it?
steel poof. The accompanying letter with all that details made the bomb experts think this seems pretty legit. It seems like he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, right. It's not so over the top that they go, this is impossible to build
But
something.
I also said, based on that letter, I reckon this is legit and this guy knows what he's doing.
Yes.
I reckon he's former bomb squad himself.
Oh, like in Speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Spoilers.
Is that true? Former bomb squad.
Remember we watched Speed together a few months ago?
I've seen it many times. But the guy, former bomb squad,
Yeah.
disgruntled.
Dennis Hopper.
God, he's good in that movie. Anyway.
He's so good. And then, had to retire early because a bomb blew up his hand.
Yeah.
Hoffman continues, the intricate details described in the letter signaled to investigators that they were not dealing with a spontaneous swindler. As mentioned, the letter claimed that the bomb had at least 8 triggering mechanisms that would prevent it from being moved or taken apart. It could never be disarmed without triggering an explosion. According to Junkie, there was shock and awe just to the size of it and to the apparent degree of sophistication.
Jonkey's obsessed with the size of this
This
thing.
thing is huge. How
So-
big is it again? I've forgotten. Matt's sort of the size of what
Above your waist.
Okay.
You know.
I've seen bigger things.
It's about what's taller than Dave, but not taller than me and you, Jess.
Yeah.
Does that help you understand?
But how do you get it in?
Well, Dave's a bit Jonky-esque in that way.
Yeah.
How did you get it in?
Yeah, that's a great
the
point.
bomb, not you into it.
How do I get in there?
After x-rays were concluded, the bomb experts concluded
Conclusively.
I just said concluded twice. And that's another thing that we were talking about before. That is not how I write.
But you wrote this on a typewriter.
Yes, but I also just misread my own writing. And when I say my own writing, I mean it's typed. It's not like I can't even read my own writing.
I've chosen a really confusing font.
It's called doctor's script. So weird.
I either have diabetes or pregnant? I don't know.
After x-rays were conducted, the bomb experts concluded very quickly that the bomb was legit and just as intricate and booby-trapped as the accompanying letter suggested.
Wow.
Booby.
Yeah, he said booby.
Booby.
I mean,
Matt. Booby.
oh my gosh. I mean, remember, we're in Nevada. It's casino time. There are breasts around.
What?
It's the year 1980.
Oh, true. There were boobs then.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Greed is good.
I think boobs were invented in the late 70s, so that makes sense.
Back in the 80s, they used to always say greed is good. Boobs are better.
I'd say boobs are better than greed.
Put it on a shirt.
That's good.
Yeah. Shirt, hat, whatever you like.
Yeah.
All right. So who is this titular Harvey of the casino anyway?
Yeah. Who is Harvey? What's his deal?
Yeah.
First name or surname? Let's find out.
Well, according to Binman, Harvey Gross was a former butcher.
Yeah, you're not going to call it Gross Casino, are you?
But it is funny. You just kind of assume surname.
Yeah.
But then, Gross Casino. I didn't think of that, but that's...
Where are you guys staying this summer? Oh, we're going to head down to the Gross Resort?
Yeah.
No.
A little too honest.
But it also, like, if his name was like Matt or Dave, it would sound so amateurish as well. Dave's Casino.
Yeah.
Come on now to Dave's Resort and Casino. Fun for the whole family. I'm Dave.
What is this, in your treehouse, mate?
Dave, I think I'd come and stay at
Come
your
to stay
casino.
at Dave's Resort
Family
Casino.
discount, like friends rates.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. I'd come.
I give you 50% off the buffet.
What kind of attractions are at your resort and casino?
We've got a huge popcorn machine, 24/7. Come on down, self-serve.
Whoa!
How big? How big's huge?
The biggest popcorn machine you've ever seen.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's bigger than a horse, but smaller than a house.
Okay. That is
So
really
it fits
big.
inside. It fits inside.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's inside. There's also a hat shop.
Whoa! I love hats.
It's open 24/7.
Really?
Self-serve. I have no staff. No one would stay on the books. They all left me. So did my wife.
So is it like a trust system? On a system?
Yeah, it's like when you see on the side of the road, like lemons for sale or something.
Yeah.
You're just going to leave $5 and
It's got
take
a
a
bucket
bag.
of hats.
Yeah, it's a bucket of hats.
Bucket of hats and then an empty bucket next to it for your cash.
And then a sign that says, God is watching.
More and more, I'm thinking I'd love to summer at Dave's Resort.
This sounds fantastic. Is there a pool?
Oh, yeah.
Has it got water in it?
It's out of action.
Okay, I'm glad I asked.
But there is a pool, technically.
Yeah. The brochure says there is a pool, no questions. Don't ask any questions.
It's more of a hole in the ground at the moment.
So of this man, Harvey Gross, Carrie Rothbird for encyclopedia.com writes, Harvey and his wife Llewellyn opened Harvey's Wagon Wheel Saloon and Gambling Hall in 1944.
So good.
Yeah, I think I didn't write it down, but I think they found a big wagon wheel, and that was sort of, they decided to make it like a Wild West themed.
Okay.
So the sign when the bomb was planted, like the logo was like a bull skull and a wagon wheel, you know, Wild West.
And and just to confirm, it is a wheel of a wagon and not the biscuit. The
Yes,
wagon.
that's true.
Just double checking.
That's
Just double checking.
They found a very big biscuit.
Just to make sure we're all visualizing the same
Yes.
thing.
So I love the name, like right off the Harvey's Wagon Wheel Saloon and Gambling Hall.
It's well, because he was a butcher and he's decided to just go all in on this.
Made great cash, and then bought a few acres of land. But initially it wasn't probably as impressive as it sounds. It was one room. It was a log cabin. There was a 6-stool lunch counter, 3 slot machines, 2 blackjack tables, but they also had the only gas pump that was open 24 hours a day for miles around.
Wow.
It was a big, people were come for the gas, stay if you can get a seat at the lunch counter. There's 6 to choose from.
Whoa.
The Grosses were a devoted couple, partners from the start, according to Rothbird. It was Llewellyn's idea to give the club a Western theme, with the wagon wheel and longhorn skull. Their son-in-law, William Ledbetter, described the two as, quote, complimenting each other, saying that she was, quote, a woman of action, and he was, quote, a plodding business. He was of a, quote, plodding business nature. Seems less glowing, that one. But you can see why he got naming rights. You know, he was the plotter.
He's the plotter.
She was a woman of action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Taking a backseat. Naming was. Well, yeah, I guess probably the same reasons we were saying before. Llewellyn's Casino also sounds kind of...
Yeah, and it can't be Harvey and Llewellyn's.
Yeah.
What was it? Saloon.
It's already so long.
It's already so long.
Wagon Wheel Saloon and Gambling Hall.
And their joint... The thing they share is their surname, and their surname is Gross.
Yes.
So you can't be Grosses.
No.
Yeah.
I think they picked the right one.
Yeah, I think so.
And probably, you know, she's a woman of action. I imagine she was the one who suggested that.
Yeah, it was her idea.
Yeah.
And he went, all right, I'll plod along and make it happen. I'll register the paperwork. Could take a couple of days.
For a big casino man, from what I've read, he seemed like he was a pretty good guy. You kind of assume, this guy's making cash off misery.
Yeah.
But maybe he was all right. Seemed to care about people and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back to the bomb. The letter went into great detail about how the ransom should be delivered, which Hoffman summarizes. I thought about reading it all, but, you know, I did that before and I could see your eyes glazing over. So Hoffman summarizes writing,
Just tell us about the bomb.
it was to occur at night via helicopter. An unarmed pilot was to park by the Lake Tahoe Airport building at 11 p.m. and wait for instructions to come by taxi or a nearby payphone. There's a lot of things like someone will come and via taxi. They won't be connected, but they'll deliver a message, or you'll get a phone call at this time.
If we can't get a cab that time of night, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
The bomber set conditions. The news media was to be kept in the dark about the transaction. The pilot was to be alone and unmonitored. Failure to comply could result in the unnecessary taking of lives. The helicopter was to be fully fueled. The extent of your cooperation will make the difference. If you cooperate fully, it will ensure a very speedy exchange. We don't want to burden your business opportunities or cause more loss of money than is necessary, the note read. Once the money was received, there would be a progression of instructions for neutralizing specific triggers, which would allow the bomb to be removed from the casino and detonated at a safe location. So that's what the bomber requested. But Harvey, as it turns out, was not interested in paying the ransom.
Oh.
As soon as he was satisfied, no one was going to be hurt. He's like, we've cleared the area. The only thing that's going to be hurt if I don't pay is my casino. I'll cop that. I'm not paying this prick, basically.
Yeah, it's like, let it rip.
Yeah.
I'm insured.
Yeah.
Kind of want to see this happen.
This is actually, can we sell tickets?
It'd actually be kind of sick.
I hate this place.
Yeah, it'd be good to start fresh. The Western theme was weird. It's just because we found that wagon wheel.
But we're too far in it now.
I'm stuck now. I'm wearing a big cowboy hat. I don't even like this look.
But if we blew it up, I could call it like Harvey's Big Bomb Casino.
Yes.
Which I love. I love bombs.
It could be Harvey's Futurama, and I could wear a spacesuit like they will in the future.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
My passion was butchery anyway. Got the butcher casino.
Yeah.
We could keep the cow's horn. That's fine.
That's fine,
The
but we'll
skull's
just
fine.
put axes everywhere. Real ones.
Axes and swords.
Loosely attached to the walls.
So yeah, it seems like as far as your average casino moguls go, he wasn't super greedy. He was often asked why he didn't expand his booming business into more locations. Like,
booming business.
oh my gosh. Because it was very profitable, and people are like, oh, you could open more locations around the rest of Nevada or whatever. And apparently he always gave the same answer. I have a nice little business. How many steaks can I eat?
That's nice.
Yeah. It's like, it's a stress.
Yeah.
I'm living a good life.
I think that's kind of our vibe too. We could be the number one. We could overtake Joe Rogan easy.
Yeah.
Easy. That's
Easy.
3 of us, only one of him.
I know.
Yeah.
But we don't want to.
No.
That's think of the stress that comes with being Joe Rogan.
No.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
How many steaks can we eat? 2 of us don't even eat meat.
And I don't really like steak.
So,
Yeah, as a child, I wept in butcher shops.
yeah. Like you would just go in there just to weep?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you laughing at his childhood pain? You monster.
I'm loving that childhood. Sounds a lot like a movie I recently watched.
Yeah, maybe we'll be discussing it on our future episode of our Patreon series, Do Go on the Movie Club. Maybe. What's Sizzle? Maybe it's already out.
Yeah.
Depending on when this is being released. With Nail and I. Classic. Anyway, I cannot... what does he say? I cannot touch uncooked meat. As a child, I wept in butcher shops. What's his name? Richard Griffiths? He's so good.
It's so great, Monty.
Uncle Monty. It's society's crime, not ours. Anywho, instead of paying up, the authorities decided that they would cut up newspapers into the shape of notes and weigh it so that it was accurately what $3 million in $100 bills would weigh. And I think maybe they put about $5,000 of real cash on the top of the bag.
Put a few good ones on top.
Yeah. I think I'd know just by the feel.
Yeah.
I'd go, yeah, that's $3 million.
Yeah. That's
Because I handle that so often.
There you go. All right, that's only 2.88.
Yeah.
Come on,
guys, don't stooge me.
And they talk about it like we knew that was important to get the weight right. It's like, okay.
But maybe if this person is so particular with the bomb,
Yeah,
maybe
true.
they actually have their way of counting it quickly is putting it on a scale
True.
and knowing that it weighs 24 kilos exactly what
And it would be a silly reason to get, done for it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you just didn't spend a little bit of time to weigh it.
And it must weigh heaps, right? When you see
think so? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, what
What's
do you
that?
think? Like 20, 30 grams? I don't know. Plus?
32?
32 plus?
plus
No.
the bag.
No.
32. Oh, yeah, plus the bag.
Plus the bag.
The bag weighs 50 kilos.
Yeah, I think,
50
It was a really heavy
reinforced.
bag.
and I think the scales still account for that, just like at a supermarket. So yeah, authorities basically decided not to follow the instructions. They were going to pretend to with things like a fake bag of money.
Yeah.
They also didn't follow the instruction of no weapons and for the helicopter to just have the pilot alone.
Instead, they landed like a full plane, 50 armed people. Like, they ignored everything they said exactly.
Well, they ignored everything, but on the face of it, the facade was that they were following all the instructions.
Yeah.
So it looked like there was just a solo pilot in the helicopter, but there was also a gunman hidden inside the helicopter with a machine gun.
Wow.
For instance, there was also a second helicopter with a SWAT team flying well above, sort of out of sight, but they were there as well. The guy who took the instructions was meant to not have any radio or anything, but he was
just
wide
carrying
up.
a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, he had a boombox on his shoulder.
I have just Googled how much does $3 million weigh. Sorry if I missed this detail. Was it in particular bills?
$100 bills.
Okay, in $50 bills, $1 million, 1 million weighs approximately 20 kilos.
Okay.
Or 44 pounds.
That's where the plus comes in.
Right, so it's half that
half that for 1 million.
for 1 million. So it is about 30 kilos for 3.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, you're going to have to pay for extra luggage on most,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the...
You have to pay more for that.
That was me false starting on trying to remember the word or the phrase budget airline.
Yeah. on a budget airline.
Sorry, I also saw it. Someone was about to throw a stick.
Throw it.
Come on.
Throw it to me. Do you remember when we checked in for our flight over to Berlin last time and the guy, we checked our bags and they were heavy and then he wouldn't quite let you take your backpack?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, as carry-on? Because he's like, that won't fit. And you're like, I've travelled a lot with this backpack.
This
It'll
is a
fit.
small, and then you're looking around and some people are like trying to bring in a suitcase the size of a tank as carry-on.
The biggest thing you've ever seen.
The biggest thing and then I've got a backpack.
You got a reasonably sized
and I'm
backpack.
like, no, just put it on the floor in front of me. He's like, I don't know if it's going to fit, mate.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. I think it was that our bags were like pushing the limit and he wanted to punish us somehow.
Yeah.
How
But
funny.
yeah, he wouldn't let Dave take his back. Well, he did in the end. Dave was sort of like, no, I'm sure it'll be fine because I've flown many times with this backpack. And he's like, okay, well, it's your decision.
It's kind of really, yeah. You're like, oh, you can't stop me, right? He can't. He's behind the counter. You say, oh, I'm not actually taking on this plane. I'm going to go give it to my cousin.
Yeah.
I forgot accidentally, he dropped me off. I'll take it back to the car. There's no, at that point, it's really only people on the gate that can stop you. That's what we should have said.
That's interesting.
Oh, don't worry. He's taking it back to like the most sus set of you. No, he's going to give it to his cousin.
This isn't even, I didn't even pack my own bag.
Don't worry, this isn't my bag. I don't know what's in it. It's ticking, but I don't know.
No idea.
Assume it's a big clock.
No idea.
Biggest clock I've ever seen.
On the way in, the dog was very excited to see me.
So they're not following any instructions, but they're pretending that they are.
Love that. And I love how, so Harvey said, don't worry about it. If it blows up the casino, whatever. But are the people across the road like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's going to damage us too, apparently. We like our theme.
Yeah. I guess he probably, I wonder if he was bringing them in on the conversation. I'm not sure that he was. That's what they decided to do, and that's what happens. Obviously, it's a pretty quick turnaround. They don't have weeks to think about this.
Yeah.
It has to happen pretty quick. So I think it's that evening, maybe. They arrive at the first, or the man arrives at the first location, by himself.
In the helicopter.
With a wire. Yeah, he gets a helicopter, goes to the telephone booth, expecting either a taxi or a call, and right on the dot, whatever time it was, 11 something or in the evening, phone rings, says, taped underneath the phone or instructions.
Whoa.
So he reads out these instructions aloud, which would probably seem... Apparently, firstly, the guy who calls up has a southern accent briefly, but he drops it really quickly.
Well, howdy, partner. How you doing over there? Anyway, so 10. That's the code, okay? Then underneath there's a little piece of paper.
So, yeah, the guy reads out these instructions, basically so the FBI can hear what the instructions
That's
are.
so sus. So what you're telling me is...
So, yeah, sorry, I think better out loud. So the instructions basically were like, fly at a certain height in this direction over a certain spot, and once you pass over the spot we want you to land, there is a light that will go off because the sensor will go off, and when that light goes off, you'll know that's where you got to land. So, okay,
That can't be super safe in a helicopter. You know what I mean? I'm just like, just look for the light and then just land.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I landing on? Okay,
The light.
Land
on the light.
We've put the light in a spot that's flat enough to land a helicopter. You're all good.
This is so fucking sick.
I'm loving how much Dave is loving this.
This is so cool.
And then it all falls apart. Unfortunately, they're flying round in circles where they believe the instructions sort of instruct them. No light goes off. They're flying around and around.
No way to contact them.
No light. No way to contact them. They circle. They head back.
Seems like maybe it's not the best plan.
Yeah.
Just fly until you hit until a light goes off.
Yeah, it's like very specific, but yeah. So yeah, they have to go back to base empty-handed. Apart from, of course, they still have a bag of shredded newspaper, so
What is
you're not
that?
fully empty-handed. In the meantime, the bomb's still sitting there, and they know there's 3 timers. There's all these different reasons why it could go off, so they're sweating on it. And the local police force, they were in charge of escorting guests from the casino to safety. So it was done quickly, but it's a lot of people, and they're in hotel rooms there. They're on the floor. They're in restaurants. They're at
Hotel
the breakfast.
rooms.
They're at the breakfast buffet.
Yeah.
Hotel rooms.
Yeah. It's just a fun emphasis. I
They're
liked
at
it.
casino rooms. The rooms probably could go without saying. Yeah, and they were all loaded up into buses and taken to some local high schools. Hang out in the gymnasium. Wouldn't that be fun? You're on this. Oh, so excited for this vacation.
Yeah.
And
Staying in a nice hotel room.
Yeah, babe, don't worry, I booked the penthouse suite.
Yeah.
This is our 30th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best for us. 5 minutes later in a high school canteen.
yeah.
Remember, we met in high school, so this is pretty apt.
This is beautiful, actually. Yeah.
Babe, it was red, wasn't it? You saw it. You'll back me up. If it doesn't blow, we collect. Neighbouring buildings boarded up their windows to protect from the potential blast, and it really captured the public's imagination, as you probably would
Oh, so they
expect.
did tell the media, even though they were told not to.
The media came in from around the country. They're evacuating a large casino, so I guess word would get out.
You got to say gas leak or something.
Yeah. It's a gas leak, man. It's cool, actually. We're feeling actually really cool. It's actually really great. I might go back in there. Like, they start believing their own story.
Yeah.
Go get another whiff of that gas, man. So, yeah, all of a sudden, they've got the barricades, the barriers. They've created the
This is out the
perimeter.
front. Yep.
Yeah, with a bit of distance. And, gawkers were attracted to it. They're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's almost like setting up an area for the grandstands. Oh, this is front row? For what?
God, I love to
Want to have a
gawk.
look? Can I have a gawk at this?
I love to gawk.
Can I get in early for whatever this is?
I wonder who it is. Do you think it's Beyonce or something? What's going
Oh my
on?
God, I'd love to gawk at her.
I'd have a gawk at Beyonce if she was here. I think she maybe just got born this year in 1980. about that?
How old is Beyonce?
Maybe she's not quite. I reckon she's maybe
No, she's-
82.
Really?
That's my guess. She's 82 years old.
Really? 82?
I don't know. I'm having a guess.
looks
Not
good.
82. What do you think?
Dave, what are you guessing?
I reckon 1983.
81.
What?
September 81.
But-
She's 43 years old.
Beyonce's mum. Could it be Beyonce's mum? You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
all right, let's all guess Beyonce's mum's year of birth.
Okay. I've got it.
1956.
1958.
54.
Oh, we always, give them the benefit, which is what you should do when someone asks you their age.
Oh, okay. I'm like, the benefit of what?
Give them the benefit of youth.
I'm like, in what way are we giving them?
You got to give them the benefit
I
of
thought
youth.
you were saying we're giving the benefit that they were younger when they gave birth.
Give them the benefit.
Give them the benefit.
Come on.
Don't worry, they're not one of those yucky old mums.
Yuck.
Dave, what are you saying? I respect old mums. Always have. Well, that's because I'm a feminist and you're not, I guess.
Respect all-
Put that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I respect old mums.
I respect old mums. The older, the better.
The older the better.
As far as I'm concerned. So, yes, the rest of the casinos remained open. Sadly, Harvey's had to cease doing business. And apparently, the other casinos even took bets on whether or not the bomb would go off.
Fuck off.
Or even more specifically, what time it would go off.
That's humans are so weird sometimes.
That is
so strange.
And it feels like a bit of a conflict too, to be like, yeah, I reckon it's going to go off at 3:31 and the bombers there like, well, I could collect on this.
Yeah.
I've written down ACAB, always casinos accepting bets. I wrote that very late last night, I reckon.
Where's casino?
All casinos accept
Yes.
bets.
Yeah, that's probably better. Because I think I started off wanting to do an ABC thing. Always be casinos
Collecting.
or whatever. Yeah, always be collecting. And I think you've got me there. I didn't go back and start again. It's like maybe could have.
Just like our bomber could have done a draft
Yeah.
on the letter.
Exactly right. And I am doing this on a typewriter, so
Yeah. People don't know that about you.
all casinos accepting bets.
Always casinos accepting.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
Neither of them are. I don't think either of them are great, actually. Don't worry, AJ will edit this out, I'm sure.
AJ will punch it up. It'll make it good.
Oh, if you could just don't edit it out, edit it up, punch it up
punch
in
it
an
up.
edit. ABC, AJB, a C word for improving, conjuring. That's not quite right.
AJB Conjuring.
AJB conjuring. Okay. Fuck. No. Yeah, you did warn them that we wouldn't do any tedious riffs, right?
I warned that we wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we haven't.
So we're fine.
Yeah.
Because if we did that
AJ's
now,
edited them all out.
we'd be breaking the rules if we
The covenant.
started.
Yeah.
The Covenant.
Always be covenant. So all the while, the bomb is still sitting in the casino. Jonky and his fellow FBI agents were getting nervous, saying, "We just didn't think we could contain the perimeter a whole lot longer." Like, these people really want to see Beyonce's mum.
Yeah.
Or whatever's happening. They misheard bomb. They thought they said Beyonce's mum. Which is
It's just an accent thing.
easy mistake to make.
Beyonce mom.
Beyonce's mum.
Sounds like bomb.
So for this reason, they decided to act fast. Meetings were held and they pitched different options. There were no perfect solutions, but they took a vote and it was unanimous that the best way forward would be, according to Hoffman, involving separating the top steel box, which contained the switches, from the bottom box, which contained most of the dynamite. If the boxes and wiring could be severed almost instantaneously, and they're like, they'll be able to do it within a fraction of a second, the theory went that it would prevent the charge from actually reaching the explosive material. And how would this be achieved? Well, by doing a little explosion of their own.
They're going to use explosives on a bomb.
I'll explode this before it explodes.
Yeah, I'm going to pre-explode this bomb so it doesn't explode. We'll explode the bomb so the bomb doesn't explode.
Huh? Easy.
Yeah. Do I have to say it again?
I'll be home for dinner.
Everyone's got their hands up. We're in. Fantastic.
Yeah, great. Duh.
We're all bored too.
We'll explode the bomb so the bomb doesn't explode. I said I wouldn't say it again.
Do not make me say it again.
They were pretty aware that it was an ambitious plan, and they knew that, it wasn't a sure thing, but they're like, it's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is it better than nothing?
Well, nothing means the bomb will explode. This way, it means the bomb will probably explode. So you get it.
No, this way the bomb will explode, definitely. We're guaranteeing an explosion.
Yes.
Which is
some
what
of the
people
bomb will
out the
explode.
front are waiting for.
That's what they want.
Bets have been made.
Yeah. Oh, imagine the FBI have got in
Jonkey's
on
like,
the action.
yep. What time? 4:25?
Yeah.
No worries.
Oh, that's funny. That's the time that I've got jotted down here.
Put his gloves on. There's no way to build a wall or something around it.
Oh my god, this Trump shit again. Dave's always with this
That's
shit.
my answer for everything. Build a wall.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, they did the exact opposite. So
They knocked down a wall.
they knocked down surrounding walls inside. They took sledgehammers and started knocking down walls, because if the more enclosed it was, if it did explode, then the energy has to go somewhere, and into the walls it would go into the structure, and apparently it would do more damage. So the idea was, you perforate the walls,
Pre-explode the walls.
pre-explode the walls.
Yeah.
Can't explode something that's already been exploded.
I think you put some sort of
I'm not fired. I quit. It's that kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't break up with me. I break up with you.
You don't explode me, I explode you.
Exactly right. It's the Dave Waterkey. No, fuck you.
Fuck you. I think you could put some sort of really strong cloche over the top of it.
Drill that down.
Drill that down and then whatever.
Yeah, something that they would...
Everyone comes back to the casino.
Blows up the floor. Sure, we
Who cares?
fix the floor.
Get someone from the local nuclear plant. They'd have some stuff, wouldn't
They'd
they,
have
that
some
protects
stuff.
things?
Yeah, it's really thick.
You're right.
I like
Get
the
a big cloche.
The Nevada nuclear plant. Bring it in.
Bring
Well, that's
it.
right. I mean, they would have a fancy restaurant with cloches galore.
Yeah, just get 3.
Melt down multiple cloches to make one sort of super
A
cloche.
super cloche.
Yeah. Dave, that's a
Whoa.
very good idea.
They consider that?
Dave, time travel, once it happens, let's get you back to the 27th of August, 1980.
Okay.
Or even earlier than that, I guess, and you could tell them not to put a bomb in
Then
there.
I could put the bet on what time it explodes.
So it is the 27th of August. It's approximately 35 hours, maybe a little bit less, 30-something hours after the bomb was discovered.
So it was discovered on the 26th of August.
Yeah. Is that what I said before?
I really thought that maturely you had not commented on being your birthday at the start of the episode, but apparently you just didn't hear it.
Did not hear it.
I
Just
was
then when he
thinking-
said 27th, I was like, oh.
Yeah, he said the 26th of August 1980. I thought, 10 years before Jess was born, but I thought,
Macaulay Culkin's birthday.
really?
He was born 1980.
Yep, he's exactly 10 years older than me.
Oh, yeah. You've spoiled it a bit, but he was born, his mum exploded. His mum exploded him out. His mum was the biggest thing I've ever seen. She was heavily pregnant that day. So
She's ready to pop, is what
she's
they
ready
say.
to pop, ready to blow.
Wow.
Wow. His mum was a bomb. So,
Sorry for making it about my birthday.
no,
But stuff's probably going to happen the next day as well,
if
Dave.
this keeps going,
I should
if
s-
this keeps going, it could be my birthday too.
it's bad that I didn't read that date and think that.
Why would you? It would be so weird, honestly, if you read that and went, oh,
I need-
Jess's birthday.
I know your birthdays are in the 20s of August.
Yeah, you do know that, and that
and
is
I know
true.
also that they're the 26th of August. Know
Yep.
that. I know that like the back of my hand.
Yep.
Writing it down on the back of my
Yep.
hand right now.
Got it. Yes.
So, 34, 35
This
hours.
comes out on the 27th of August.
No!
That's what I was just looking that up. This is going to come out on the 27th.
45 years later. Exactly.
What the heck? Happy birthday!
To this potential bombing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know an explosion happens,
True.
but what kind? We're about to find out. Blow out the candles. It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Oh, you know what I realized this week? I just always assumed tunes was because it's cartoons, but it's just Americans say tunes as tunes, and it's actually Looney Tunes. And And I would have seen that written down so many times. And it's like, it's a play on like Disney had a thing called like Wacky Songs or something. Is it?
So it's tunes as in music, not tunes.
Yeah.
As in cartoons.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess I would have said Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Looney Tunes.
Okay, well, don't even worry about it.
But
I would not say Looney Tunes.
Yeah, but I did also think that maybe it was spelled the other way. I don't know why.
Apparently, it was a play on Disney's Silly Symphonies.
Oh, and they did Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I probably knew that on some level, but I was just like, But I read somewhere else that Americans say tunes and tunes both as tunes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I was like, that's...
Like, play us a tune.
Play us a tune. Which also, like, in context, makes sense. But
Sure.
I think if Looney Tunes wasn't a cartoon, I obviously wouldn't have been confused by it.
Yeah.
Anyway, a bit of fun.
Bit of fun.
Sorry, someone held up another stick. Frisbee. So, local bomb squad captain Danny Daniel.
Sorry,
What?
Danny Hell.
Danny.
Danny Danielle.
That's... No.
Don't like that?
There's so many names. Stop giving your kids the same name twice.
Danny Hell.
Spell the last name.
Danihel. Danielle.
D-I-N... D-A-N... Yeah, okay.
Do you say this to Ronald McDonald, when you're hanging out with him? I don't think you do.
It's not McDonald.
Yeah,
Or Ronald.
I think
It's
there
not
was a VFL footballer named Donald McDonald. What do you think of him?
I don't think anything of him. He's fine.
Oh, it's
his
his
parents are assholes.
So yes, Danny Daniel, bomb squad captain, made his way up to the bomb in the abandoned casino where he set up the controlled explosion before heading back to the perimeter to detonate it. I believe it was him. That's what I read. Like, there are things like they'll change, like different sources sort of muck up little details. It's like, it was actually, what was our man's name? Tangy or whatever. Jonky. Tangy's a pretty normal name, really.
Compared to Jonky, yes.
Yeah. And I love Jonky, by the way. When I say normal doesn't mean good.
Normal's boring.
Normal sucks.
Yeah. You know how many Jess Perkinses there are in the world? Blah, boring.
17.
Yeah.
Plus.
So boring.
So yeah, he sets up, and he was interviewed. If it was him or whatever the guy's name was interviewed in that TV doco, and he's like, it was so surreal being in this casino, which I'd been in many times before, and it was all noise and action, and for it to be in there, it's silent. There's still chips all over the tables, decks of cards and everything. It was so
eerie.
surreal.
Yeah.
Going in, knocking down some walls, setting up the explosion, and also the pressure of that as well. And also, it's a live bomb. So, he knows in the back of his mind, he's like, this could just go off at any second.
Especially 3 timers.
Yes. And he's setting up an explosive right on it. He knows that if he accidentally slips and nudges it.
I'd even be worried about when they're knocking down walls. You'd sort of be like, let's not make too much movement or vibration.
Yeah,
that's then
0.01 on the Richter scale doesn't seem like a lot.
No, I reckon I farted bigger than that.
You reckon?
No one farted at the casino.
Just holding it in.
I'm going to explode
Why
here.
did I eat beans?
My body instinctively knows that now that I'm alone in a big building, this is the perfect time.
My body's saying, let her rip.
But if I do, she might let her rip.
She might rip.
So yeah, he was like, it was very surreal. But he's talking about this later.
But he's putting a bomb on the bomb.
He's putting a bomb on the bomb. He sets it down, leads the wires out, goes back to the perimeter or whatever. And then Binman writes, when the countdown to the explosion was broadcast on the police radio network, hundreds of tired, exhausted, and confused vacationers sheltering at the Whittle High School gymnasium 2 miles away fell quiet. They could hear on the radio, 3, 2, 1, nothing. Amid the silence, People tentatively turned around and looked at one another confused. Didn't it work? Then they heard it. Hoffman writes, hopes of successfully disarming the bomb evaporated with a loud boom followed by a cloud of debris that spread outward and then upward. You could feel the explosive wave, Jonky said. Binman writes, according to witnesses, it was so powerful that it ripped apart balconies and hurled slot machines into the street, turning large chunks of concrete into shrapnel and shooting twisted metal beams nearly 150 yards into the nearby parking lot. The whole front went out, a security guard told them. By the time the dust settled, the hotel was completely gutted. Had tourists not been evacuated, the damage obviously would have been much worse.
Whoa.
Wow.
So the plan didn't quite work.
Okay.
But they exploded it, and then it exploded.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they were in charge.
That's right. They were in charge of the charge. And no one was hurt.
Wow.
So the perimeter held.
Whoa.
So much damage was done.
Yes.
But no deaths, and I don't think even like injuries.
Wow. Yeah. That's very lucky.
But yeah. And there's footage of it because the media were in town. So
whoa.
you can watch video of it from afar, from multiple angles.
And does it look pretty big from the street, or is it internal?
There's big puff of sort of smoke and dust.
Wow.
Cool. Cool because nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like it feels almost like a controlled demolition. in a way.
And that, the kind of thing that Gawkers will attempt.
Yeah. Gawkers love that stuff.
Gawkers are all over a controlled
Then someone's
demolition.
like, is Beyonce's mum still coming?
Yeah, is she? What's happening?
Sorry, is this going to affect Beyonce's mum's attendance?
She okay?
Did Tina get out?
That's the mum.
Tina.
Yeah.
Tina Knowles.
Did you look that up or did you know that? You knew Tina Knowles' name.
Yeah.
How many celebrities' mum names do you know?
Oh, what a fantastic question.
Dolly Parton's.
Ooh.
Dolly Senior.
I don't know her mum's name.
Interesting.
I know Dolly's middle name is Rebecca, but Dolly isn't the eldest. So, Dolly Parton, mum.
What? Yeah, I don't know.
Avey.
Yeah, that's a hard name to remember.
That's nice.
Yeah. So just Tina, it sounds like.
Just Tina. Or probably Nepo babies.
Oh,
like
of course.
Dakota Johnson's mum is Melanie Griffiths.
Yes. And dad is Don Johnson.
Don Johnson.
Which is a great name.
And her stepdad is Antonio Banderas. That's amazing.
Yeah. She was
Really?
never not
That's
going
her
to
stepdad?
succeed.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And her stepmom's Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
Who's the one that was married to Chris Martin?
Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right. Now, doesn't she date Gwyneth Paltrow's ex-husband?
But that wouldn't make Gwyneth Paltrow her stepmum.
That's the joke there, though. But you all looked at me so shocked, I thought, I've said the wrong actor's
But
name.
also they've split up,
Did they?
apparently.
I don't think I looked at you like I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wasn't sure. I'm like, is the joke that just all celebrities are together, or
All celebrities
I'm
end
like,
up.
I like it. So my face didn't suggest
sort of
I was enjoying
I
it.
just assumed that I must have said the wrong name. And I'm like, so is his stepmom Tina Fey?
I'm not as up to date with such things as you might think.
Apparently neither am I. I didn't know they'd broken up.
Oh,
Yeah, and according to comments on the internet, it was because 8 years and no ring,
yeah, that can happen.
and that
Yeah.
matters to everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, as a woman without agency, she obviously,
She was really requiring that.
and it hadn't come up. She obviously couldn't bring it up. She was just waiting patiently.
Yeah, that's right.
They wouldn't have discussed
And
it.
if you don't get married, your relationship isn't real.
Yeah. Well, you got to basically X marks the spot, right? This is mine.
Yes.
I'll put a ring on it.
Yeah. Brand. Yeah,
Mine
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Well, Beyonce said it.
Yeah.
If you like it.
If you like it so much.
Yeah.
That was the tone.
Tina's daughter.
Yeah. I think the first Tina's daughter's first draft of that song was, if you like the milk, you should have bought the cow for it.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that's
It's a bit clunky.
bit clunky.
Yeah. but the message is what I'm
Yeah.
getting.
Put a ring on it. Yeah. If you like it, you should put a down payment on her.
Yeah.
We're workshopping it. Ring on it. That's got a certain I don't know how to say it, but it's got a good sound to it.
Get that thesaurus out.
So yes, no deaths, no one was hurt, but neighbouring casinos apparently shook, but punters who weren't watching, they were still, at the table while it happened.
Off. While the building next door exploded.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's fun. I think the ones that were the closest casinos, I think areas were probably shut off. But not
areas.
Areas, yeah.
That's wild.
But yeah, you think it would shut down like a lot, but
You would hope so.
but you got to keep gambling.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come
ABG.
I was about to say ABG. We're so in sync.
The ones who weren't gambling, and like if you're there, come on guys, you should be gambling.
Yeah, what are you doing?
But the others who weren't gambling enjoyed the explosion as if it was put on for their own entertainment, cheering as the bomb went off.
No!
Yeah!
That's so wild.
According to Binman, during the explosion, one man who apparently lost a lot of money at the casino even reportedly yelled, "Take that, Harvey!" I mean, such a wild thing to do when an anonymous person is just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a motive. Okay.
Yeah.
And no alibi, probably.
This worked out great for me.
So
My bum worked.
It's figure speech. Figure speech.
I really thought that it was like an overcomplicated sort of hoax.
Yeah, right.
Like maybe there was TNT in there, which is they're X-rated, of course, but there's so many of those 8 ways it could go off. Come on.
Yeah.
That's from a movie. That doesn't really happen.
Yeah. And so I'm still just applauding. Don't Americans love to applaud as well?
Oh,
Right?
they
Yeah.
love to applaud. Everything gets a standing ovation there.
I always found it funny as a kid. You'd like film clips on a Rage or whatever music. What do people say outside of Australia?
Music
clips.
video.
Music videos.
Yep.
MTV. Like live clips. As soon as the first words were sang, American audience, yeah.
Yeah.
Love this
I'm
one.
like, oh man, we do that at the end. This is so efficient, actually.
Yeah.
Just
they,
applaud
They
now.
do it all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
3-hour concert. Woo!
have you catching planes over there? I thought it was a cliche or whatever, but they'll applaud at the end of flights, or it happened once anyway. I've extrapolated.
Extrapolate that to an
But
entire
I heard
nation.
that Americans applaud landing of planes.
Oh, no.
I'm like, no, you didn't experience that?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Because
It's happened on like maybe 1 or 2 flights I've ever been on, but I think they've been in Australia.
right. And probably, I think that it makes sense if you were fearing that you were going down for a bit.
Sure.
Oh, right. Thank
But
goodness
just
we made
a
it.
run-of-the-mill...
Sydney to
I was
Melbourne.
going to say Melbourne to Sydney, a really easy flight. You're up, you're back down.
And I think if we applaud the pilots, we got to applaud everyone doing their job.
I agree.
Dropped off by a taxi.
Good job.
Thanks, mate. Couldn't have done it without you.
That was beautiful.
It's
Beautiful
probably
driving.
a bit rich coming from us, who we get applauded for doing a live podcast where we sit on the stage.
Uh-huh. It's really hard on our butts.
That starts and ends with applause usually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually retract everything I've said. There's no way we do anything, and this is going to shock you how humble I'm about to be. I don't think what we do is impressive as flying a jumbo jet.
I think a pilot would disagree. I think they'd say, sure, I can fly an airline. What's the Dreamliner?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I can fly that, no worries. Bloody, I get stage fright, though. Couldn't get up on a stage and talk in front of people. Couple of 100 people, absolutely not.
But get me on the PA. Welcome.
But that's when you're like, your audience is, you can't see them,
Yeah, exactly.
you know?
Yeah, you can't hear them.
Yeah. That's the thing. Who we clap? We're clapping. He can't hear us.
That's interesting. No, I think we should know. I've come full circle. Let's applaud everyone who finishes any job.
Yep.
Mailman puts it in the slot.
Right in there, buddy.
You have to hear how dirty everything you just said was. We should applaud everyone who finishes a job, and then mailman puts it in the slot.
Yeah, no, I don't understand what you're saying.
On.
I don't really, get it. Golfer putts into the hole.
Well done, buddy.
They do.
They do that. That's got its own name, golf club.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything sexual apart from
Hot dog man puts a hot dog in the bun.
hot dog in the bun.
Right in there, buddy.
Squirt sauce all over it.
Oop. Too early. Not cooked yet.
Oh,
Pardon?
bun's not even in yet. He's pre-sauced the bun. Oh, there's a pill for that. Well, no, the pill's for the opposite of that, isn't it? I wouldn't even know.
Okay.
I tell you what, I wouldn't even know. Even if that is the thing that would happen. People at my young age don't need such things, unless they do, and that's fine. I'm losing it.
You're doing that thing where we let you keep talking.
Yeah. Did have a coffee before we got here. So, yes,
Always room for more.
they applaud the explosion. A guy yells out, "Take that, Harvey!"
Wild.
great.
Wild thing
And
to yell.
Associated Press reporters were shocked that tourists were celebrating such a catastrophic event, perhaps because everyone left unscathed. Since no one was hurt, it seemed to be a celebration that the tourists kind of enjoyed and took part in.
Can I just say, when a bomb goes off, you don't know that immediately. It takes a while to get in there and make sure everyone's okay.
Yeah, like someone slept through.
Yeah.
One of those hotel rooms was still full. They were just, It was like, a couple of employees were having a bone on their break and they were hiding and they oh no, now they're dead.
Having a bone
Just
on their
because they had a
break.
bone on their break?
Well, I reckon it, good.
That'll teach them.
You're boning on the job.
Won't do that
Okay.
again.
Oh.
No, not on the job, on the break.
Oh, that's fine. Oh,
Yeah.
tragic.
Yeah. Hey, they were just trying to squeeze one in a gap of between work, if you know what I mean. Almost something. Anyway, that quote that I just said was from retired FBI agent Ronay. He said that later in an interview.
Yeah, later.
Binderman continues at the California-Nevada border. 18-year-old Greg Davis and 14-year-old Rocky Young set up a stand on a sidewalk and sold $9 T-shirts that said, "I survived the bomb, Lake Tahoe, August 1980.
That's awesome.
Other retailers sold shirts that said, "I got bombed at Lake Tahoe." And
Fuck me, they're being so casual about it.
I had a dynamite time at Lake Tahoe. But yeah, again, it's because they know that. Well, actually, they printed those T-shirts off before the bomb even went off.
Yeah.
I printed those weeks ago.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this actually ties up really nicely. Apparently, one of the venues also started selling a cocktail called Harvey's Wallbanger. Bit of fun.
That is good.
That's good stuff.
That's very clever.
The casinos all quickly got back to business. To be honest, they never really stopped. Apart from Harvey's, of course, it was a hole in the ground.
Much
Yeah.
like my pool at Dave's Resort and Casino.
Well, to be honest, it was a hole in the ground. It wasn't blown up entirely. The structure broadly was still standing, but it was gutted from the inside.
Wow.
Apparently, it ripped a 5-story cavity.
Shit.
According to Hoffman, the blast transformed Tahoe's oldest casino into a scene resembling a war zone. Cement and fixtures hung from twisted rebar. Debris, including gaming chips and money, littered the area. There was money everywhere, Perini remembered. The National Guard worked with law enforcement and Harvey's security staff to gather all the chips and money as investigators analysed the scene. They said...
I'd be pocketing handfuls of
Apparently,
cash.
officially, all of the money and chips were accounted for, but apparently punters were like, "That's not true. I had stuff that went missing," and that maybe they were serious or maybe they were just opportunists.
Yeah, $50,000.
Yeah.
Fell out of my pocket when I was running out.
Where is it? You owe that to me. While 0 people were killed, the damage to the building was a gut punch for Harvey Gross, according to Hoffman. He started crying and he said, "Thank God we didn't hurt anyone," Perini said of Gross
We didn't hurt anyone.
as he surveyed the wreckage. Do you think it's an inside job?
I mean, he was pretty don't pay him. Happy for it to explode. Maybe he was
It's an insurance.
insurance-y thing. Let's find out.
Hoffman continues, the total cost of the damage was estimated to be around $18 million.
Oh, that's a lot more than the rats.
Although the damage was significant, it didn't take long for the gamblers to return. Part of Harvey's reopened just 48 hours after the blast.
No way.
Jonky said they went back to gambling pretty damn quick. Yeah, apparently they were operating with a crater still inside. FBI sifting through. But they put up temporary walls sort of just to cordon off the damaged areas, but put windows in those walls so people could have a look at the debris while they gambled. Sort of turned it into a bit of a win.
Bit of a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come see the hole.
My God.
I love it. Yeah. There's something about American culture to me it's just so interesting.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think they get everything right, but I think they go all in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a huge country with very broad and differing cultures.
Yeah.
But overall, that American sort of culture.
Yeah.
It's
beautiful.
It's something. And a shout out to all our and God bless to all our American listeners out there. Harvey Gross offered $500,000 as a reward for info. While, they also try to revamp and fully reopen the casino. And then the following year in May, the renovation was completed and the casino was relaunched.
Bloody quick.
Ribbon cut. And
Yeah,
all.
wow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's almost like they just have a heap of cash. And it must have been insurance, right? I didn't read that necessarily, but I'm assuming that it was paid for with insurance as well. While the casino was being rebuilt, authorities were scratching their heads about who was behind the bomb.
Yeah, how did it get into like a back office room without anybody noticing?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was the biggest thing anyone's ever seen.
Yeah. Not the kind of thing that you could just sneak in, right?
Do they have security cameras back then?
I think CCTV was around in 1980.
Well, it feels like that would be your first point of reference then.
But did they all get blown up?
Oh.
They would have looked at it beforehand, surely.
You'd think so. You'd hope so.
And you'd think if you were, CCTV was around, and you'd think if you're going to put it anywhere, a casino would be
it's probably a good spot for it.
These days, I'm not sure back then, but every square inch would be covered.
Yeah.
For the Tahoe Quarterly, Matthew Render writes, the FBI interviewed 500 suspects. I saw another say 400 suspects, but a lot of suspects.
But which is it?
I'm going to say 400 plus. And
more than 400.
Yeah. So they had to interview them all,
Wow.
ruling them out one by one, checking alibis and all this sort of stuff. One lead the agents followed came from Nancy Domenico, owner of South Lake Tahoe's Balaho Motel. She provided them with a license plate number of a suspicious white van.
Oh.
A white van that also, they believed, was acting a bit sus at the casino that morning.
Oh.
The morning of the bomb being dropped. 3 men were staying at a motel, the night before the bomb was delivered. And Render writes that after one of them made an untoward comment towards it, didn't say what, but yeah, so one of them made an untoward comment to her and she's like, oh, these guys are weird. Went out, jotted down their license number. According to Render, the van registration information led investigators to the home of one John Burgess Jr. But when they arrived, Baby John, JBJ, was found living with 5 housemates amid a litter of empty beer cans and bags of marijuana, not the profile for an intricate bomb-building mastermind. They're like, all right, well, this doesn't seem right.
Sort of like a real party pad.
Yeah. Yeah, not a guy building crazy bombs.
A criminal mastermind.
Seemingly, it was just another dead end. But when JBJ, Baby Jr., John Burgess,
John Burgess Jr.
Baby John Jr., I'm just calling him JBJ, and his girlfriend, JBJ and his girlfriend broke up. She started dating another guy, and apparently she mentioned to her new boyfriend that she overheard her ex, JBJ, talking about the bomb plot in some way.
In some way. He was talking about it in some way. He saw it on the news and went, wow, there was a bomb in the thing. She went,
Yeah.
huh.
I'm going to write that down.
Very interesting.
I think maybe he was talking more in like a first person kind of
I did it.
Current tense.
Okay.
That was
Present
me.
tense. So yes, as it turned out, it seemed he was involved after all. Her new boyfriend called the FBI claiming the $500,000 reward, or trying to claim it. And after surveillance, JBJ was taken in for questioning. Under interrogation, the FBI caught JBJ in a lie.
Oh.
Apparently, it was about his whereabouts during August 26th, Jess's birthday, and August 27th, the day before Dave's birthday, maybe? Correct. And, yeah, he said he was out at Lake Tahoe, but he was there just to grow marijuana.
Is that a crime?
Is that a crime?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
1980.
Well,
yes.
why would I admit that if I was actually there to... A bomb, did you say? I haven't even heard of this.
That's a good point.
But the FBI were like, that doesn't make any sense. The climate there is not right for growing marijuana.
The FBI are like, we've tried. That's really hard.
So yeah, whatever it was, there was some inconsistency where they're like, all right, that's perjury or whatever. You could go away for this, mate. They arrested him and said he'll do jail time.
Wow.
If he doesn't spill the beans on his co-conspirators. His brother Jimmy, so Johnny and Jimmy were both brought in, and the two of them rolled over.
On each other?
Telling all.
Wow.
Not on each other. As it turned out, the mastermind was their father, John Burgess Sr.
JBS.
Jimmy and Johnny fingered their dad
What?
for immunity.
I'll do anything for immunity.
Almost exactly a year after the bombing, John Burgess Sr. was arrested. So, who was he? Oh, that's a great question. John Burgess Sr. was born Janos Burgess, maybe Janos Burgess, in Hungary in 1922. His life was a roller coaster from the start. His dad was an alcoholic, and he was sent to live with his grandparents at an early age, I think about the age of 3. I think he spent 9 years living with them, and apparently that was quite good. But he was sent back. I don't know why. Maybe grandparents might have got too old or whatever. And life was tough again, back with his alcoholic old man. Then he ran away in his teens. So he was living, I think, in a rural area, and he ended up running to Budapest, where he was taken in by a butcher and his family. Just got purely coincidental that
Butcher.
Yeah, the Harvey Gross was also had a butchering background.
Butching.
Butchering.
You butcher that.
So he worked as a butcher apprentice with that family. Then for the Atavist magazine, I'm going to quote from this a bunch. This does like a full deep dive, almost like a novella about it. This is, and I discovered this later in my reading, but it's so good. With all the other articles and stuff as well, we'll link in the show notes.
Yeah.
But it goes into a bunch of details that I won't go into. If you are looking for, a deeper dive onto it, it's really great. Written by Adam Higginbotham. And he writes, in 1941, Hungary entered World War II on the German side and sent troops to support the invasion of Russia. That was the year that Janos, JBS, John Burgess Sr., enrolled in the Royal Hungarian Air Force Military Academy. By the time he graduated and entered the Royal Hungarian Army Air Force as a pilot in 1944, the tide of the war had turned. The Nazis had formally occupied Hungary, and the Red Army was approaching its eastern borders. Higginbotham continues, US records show that in 1945, a month after the Hungarian capital fell to the Soviets, Burgess was arrested by the Gestapo in Austria. He was charged with disobeying orders but escaped. He was arrested again in 1946 by Hungarian military authorities, but released without charge. I'm only reading out some of these things, like the article goes into more, but he lived a wild time during these years in the war. Hungary was now entirely under the control of the Soviet Union, and it was around this time Burgess would later claim that he began working for the US military intelligence in Austria.
Oh.
This has not been verified, but I also assume, if you've got, secret spies, how much paperwork are you keeping about it?
Yeah.
True. Or admitting, yeah.
Yeah, in the 1940s. Because people have tried to corroborate it much later. and they're like, we can't find anything. So I don't know. Anyway, Higginbotham writes that in April of 1948, he was arrested by Soviet secret police in Hungary and charged with espionage. The trial lasted 7 minutes, and he was sentenced to 25 years of hard labor and was sent to a gulag in Siberia.
Wow.
He spent almost 8 years there, cutting down trees to make railroad ties, and twice contracting jaundice. So he was like hell on earth kind of stuff. But after 8 years, he was released. And this was at the same time as thousands of Axis prisoners of war were repatriated from captivity in the Soviet Union. So he was returned to Hungary. And at this point, he's like 25 or 26. All of that.
Wow. It's wild to be first arrested by the Gestapo for not doing your job on the military, and then afterwards the opposition arrest you for doing your job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like in the army, you're like, I can't keep anyone happy.
Yeah, come on, guys.
That's awful.
Yeah, it was a hard life. Not to give him too much sympathy. He's, becomes or was pretty evil. In 1955, he met a married woman named Elizabeth, who he soon asked to marry him. I think, they met a couple of times. She was still married. He proposed. She agreed, was divorced quickly, and they were married in early 1956. According to Higginbotham, the early days of the marriage were a brief period of tranquility for Burgess, but less than a year later, the Soviet Union moved to suppress a revolution in Budapest. In 1956, there was something called the Budapest Uprising, aka the Hungarian Revolution of 1956, which was a spontaneous nationwide action against the Hungarian communist government and Soviet policies, which escalated from student protests in Budapest into a large-scale national revolt. It's so funny in these sort of reports. It's like, just a side note, there was a revolution.
Yeah, yeah.
He was there during this revolution.
Yeah.
It was crushed by the Soviets in the end, and thousands were killed. Higginbotham writes, Janos, JBS, and Elizabeth found themselves among the 200,000 refugees who fled the Soviet crackdown. Burgess later said that as soon as the uprising began, he joined in, including using a jackhammer to help a friend escape from prison. But he was again arrested when Soviet troops crossed the border. But he was released and was even given a passport by a sympathetic Soviet officer, and he and Elizabeth escaped into Austria. There, he worked as a German-Hungarian interpreter for the Red Cross until months later he was granted political asylum in the US. According to that Kuxer video, he arrived penniless, but spent the next few years working various construction jobs. I think he landed in Jersey, but he ended up over in California. And in all these sort of jobs he took on, he picked up skills such as working with dynamite, a bit of welding,
Getting switches.
Yes, I love to switch. And then in 1964, he started his own landscaping company in California. A couple of years before that, 1960, they had their first son, Johnny, and then 1962, another boy named Jimmy. According to Higginbotham, by 1972, John Sr., or Big John, as Higginbotham calls him.
Big John and Little John.
He was a millionaire. His landscaping business took off.
Wow.
Whoa.
He started other businesses as well. He had, 26 odd employees. Some of them were normal as well. And also lucrative contracts with California municipalities and golf courses. He bought 3 Mercedes. Like, he's living the big life. Big John, big life.
Yeah.
But he lost his license for speeding, so he bought his own plane.
What? Going too fast on a plane?
Yeah.
Stop me now.
Stop me now. Come on. Bet you can't. What am I doing? Sorry, what was I doing? Oh, okay. You can speed in a plane. I didn't know that.
I don't have a license.
So he used that to fly around job sites because he had sites around California, so he'd fly to work.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
According to Higginbotham, he liked to pull terrifying low-altitude stunts,
Yep.
sometimes with his sons on board. buzzing water skiers on a lake to watch them scatter or flying under a freeway overpass. Which sounds like really reckless, crazy stuff.
Sounds like a maniac.
Yeah. I think he might have been.
And a bad dad.
Yeah, and that, I mean, yes. He really was an awful dad.
Great.
But yeah, apart from being an awful dad and a reckless flyer, he was a tinkerer.
Yeah.
He invented a bunch of stuff. Apparently, he had a few times where he came up with what would have been quite a lucrative invention, and he was just beaten to the patent office. But he liked
Post-it notes.
Liked to tinker. He was this close.
And then he was like, "Oh, they've existed for ages."
He forgot to go, and he's like, "If only I had a way to remind myself."
Yeah. He forgot to go.
He forgot to go to the patent office. not to wee.
I forgot to wee. Again.
I pissed my pants. Great. Now I'll never get respect as a tinkerer. I'm a tinkerer. That's so stupid. Yeah, so Jess, you guessed that very correctly. I mean, with a bit of information, but he was awful to his sons. He beat them. He was brutal to them in a bunch of different ways, like using different ways to beat them. He made them do backbreaking work for his company. Their holidays were just filled with working, digging ditches and whatnot, working nights. But then this was a strange thing that Higginbotham talked about. He would only let him get one haircut a year. It's like a strange thing. And it would be, he would shave their heads off at the start of summer each year. And that would be the...
Shave their heads off. He was a bad dad.
They would grow back over the year.
See you next year.
They'd shave their hair off.
Yeah. That's a bit bizarre.
Yeah. And especially because he'd do it at the start of summer. And apparently then he's forcing him to work outside in the summer all year long, digging ditches. And apparently, their heads would just burn and blister. So odd.
Yeah. They didn't have hats back in the
yes,
70s.
John Sr. and Elizabeth's marriage was also tumultuous, to say the least. She often just went away for chunks of time. He assumed it was because she was having affairs, and that was, I guess, probably true. They would get into screaming matches. According to Higginbotham, when Elizabeth finally filed for divorce in November of 1973, she moved into a travel trailer behind the house just so she could at least keep an eye on the boys. Like, she was obviously worried. She wanted to leave, but was worried to leave them there. And, by that time, Big John was making plans to retire, and he sold off the landscaping business to his foreman. He began flying up to Lake Tahoe in his plane more frequently to gamble, his favourite casino being Harvey's Wagon Wheel.
You don't say.
His favourite, so he decided...
Well, how do you show love?
Oh, you guys know.
Yeah.
By being pretty mean.
Yeah, exploding us. Then I went and spoiled it all. Little Simpsons reference. Remember that one, Dave?
Beautiful. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Such a Bob.
Elizabeth started bringing her new boyfriend to the shack out the back, but they continued arguing. Her and her ex-husband, and she continued to sort of go away for chunks of time. But then Higginbotham writes, at the end of July 1975, she disappeared again, but this time it was permanently. She left behind her car, her Mazda pickup truck, which was parked just outside with the keys in the ignition. Her pocketbook was on the passenger seat. And apparently Big John didn't even seem to notice. 3 days later, her body was found in a field behind the house. An autopsy showed a lethal combination of alcohol and Valium in her bloodstream. The coroner ruled it a suicide. But something never seemed quite right about that. Her stomach was full of whiskey. And Jimmy, who's often interviewed, he was in that documentary, he said she only ever drank vodka. And they never found the bottle. So super sus. Mm-hmm. And while it was officially ruled a suicide, people think that the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe this all helps suggest why Johnny and Jimmy didn't take too long to roll over on their dad, you know?
Yeah.
After Elizabeth's death, John Sr. changed, starting to dress up more. You know, he was getting a bit sharper. And then he would fly to Harvey's more and more regularly. He started getting a reputation as a big spender there, you know, including they start giving him free meals, maybe even free buffet access.
Whoa.
Oh, you got to be a big spender for that.
Yeah, you got to really be known there.
They give him the honeymoon suite, brings his girlfriends there and that sort of stuff.
The honeymoon suite? Whoa.
In the meantime, he basically, his kids who, you know, were early teens, they were basically now parenting themselves.
Yeah.
They were probably happy about that, right? Because their dad was so brutal.
Yeah, I imagine. You know, it's still not ideal, but probably better.
He'd be like,
he's
thank goodness
one
he's
of the
gone
rare
away.
dads
Yeah,
it's better to not be there at all.
Yeah.
And apparently he would just, like, at one point he bought $8,000 worth of canned food just to be delivered, and the house was just full of it. It's like, there you go. You can survive on that.
$8,000 worth is so much.
Wow.
How long does he plan on being? Just give the kids cash or something. Like,
didn't trust them with
give
the
them
money.
$8,000.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it wasn't the same, just like one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all Brussels sprouts. And 1980s Brussels sprouts were really good.
That's a full meal.
According to Higginbotham, in April of 1976, Big John, then in his 50s, this is cool, married an 18-year-old waitress from his restaurant that he owned, the Villa Basque. The marriage lasted barely a year. And then in 1978, he started seeing another woman from the restaurant, Joan Williams. Williams was in her 40s and a mother of 4. Was also a university graduate with a degree in Spanish literature who liked to bowl and play golf in her spare time.
Okay.
Sounds like a well-rounded person.
Yeah, she was separated from her husband. She had a full-time job and worked weekends at the Villa Basque. So she was busy. Apparently, when she introduced Big John to her parents, they didn't like him. He was like he's a slick, smooth-talking guy. We don't trust him. But she wasn't dissuaded, and within a year, she moved in. She would eventually also participate in the whole bomb scheme. Big John was not a good gambler, to say the least. He sold his business for a big chunk of cash. He had a house. He had to end up having to remortgage it. He just lost everything from gambling. He just burned it on the blackjack table. Then there was a suspicious fire at his restaurant, the Villa Basque restaurant. Luckily, he got a $300,000 insurance
Imagine getting
$300. We'll give you a meal voucher.
Yeah.
But the kitchen's burnt down. What use is that? No, $300,000. So he's like, oh, great. He gambled that really quickly.
And made more money?
And made less money. He was getting to the point where debt collectors from the casino were traveling to him to go, hey, those checks you wrote bounced. Like, you know, there's a lot of goodwill. You've given us a lot of money, but we're going to need you to pay us back.
Yeah.
And he'd say, oh, I'll come back. And he would pay off bits and pieces, but, you know, it was becoming increasingly flaky. And yeah, basically he became a classic disgruntled loser. He apparently saw the end of 1979, the end of the 70s at the casino. He took a girlfriend there. And but at this point, like, his name was mud there. He wasn't a high roller anymore. So he's like, oh, I thought I'd come stay in the honeymoon suite or whatever. And they're like, sorry. And he's like, come on, man. I brought this girl here. I was trying to impress her. And apparently the guy goes, all right, we'll sort it out. He gets in there, but minutes later he comes back knocking on the door. Sorry, actually, someone else needs this room.
Yeah,
and they took him to this tiny room instead. And apparently the girl he was there with was like, I thought you were a big deal. Apparently he woke up the next morning, you know, starting on an 80. This is according to one of the accounts. He's like, this casino's going to pay. That was like that was like the final straw.
Wow.
He never took responsibility for his gambling problem. And
that's amazing. They didn't give me the honeymoon suite because I keep not paying them for stuff. Oh, that's it.
That's it. I didn't get a free upgrade.
last chance.
What the fuck?
He actually, because he was a high roller, he would, he knew Harvey, personally. They'd chat and stuff. I think he'd even been in Harvey's helicopter and whatnot.
Wow.
But can you do that at a hotel? Say, come on, man. Trying to impress this girl.
on.
Can I have it for free?
Come on.
Well, yeah, I guess he could because he had a relationship with him, and they would probably, you'd still be like, are you just going through a rough trot and you are going to again just like pour hundreds of thousands of dollars into it?
Yeah.
So
They're kind of gambling on him.
Mm,
They're like, he's not paying now, but he might later.
yeah. I mean, and it's funny to feel sorry for a casino. Like,
Yeah, true. I don't feel sorry for anybody, really.
no, yeah, it's like that, isn't it?
I just mean in general, in my life.
Yeah.
I do not feel sorry for
you
people.
don't have empathy. What do they call that one? Sociopath?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one? You're one of those ones.
I'm one of them.
Yeah, one of the good ones.
Potato.
So he's still tinkering, but now he's tinkering on a new gadget. Not one to help his landscaping, but more of like a complex explosive device.
Like a really good ditch digger.
Yeah. Could really blow a hole into it, Hey, Johnny, Jimmy, no more digging, boys. And he got his boys involved. Pretty sweet.
Family affair.
Their relationship were pretty strained at this point. I think they were in their early 20s. I guess they were sort of young adults at this stage.
Mm-hmm.
And their relationship was strained, but probably, they probably still had some fear for him. Maybe they even were feeling a bit sorry for him because, his life was turning to shit before their eyes. For whatever reason, they agreed to be involved. Apparently, they would talk, like he explained parts of the idea to them, and privately they would laugh like, this is a crazy idea.
He'll never actually do this.
Yeah, he'll never do it.
right.
We'll humour him for a bit.
Exactly. They at every step, like, obviously, but at every step they kept going and kept
a
going.
bomb with 8 separate ways of going off. Yeah.
Okay, Dad. No, yeah, great work, good tinkering. So step one was getting their hands on the explosives. And I don't know if it was John Jr. or John Sr., but one of them knew of a big hydroelectric project going on that was going to have a lot of TNT. So they went up there. I think maybe someone who was working on the site, gave them a bit of an inside job, and they were able to get up there, get a ton, 1,000 pounds. I don't know what a ton is. Is that 1,000 pounds? 1,000 pounds of dynamite. And they covered their track with branches. So it was like perfect crime. It was discovered the next day, but they had no leads, no idea who it was.
Wow, 1,000 pounds is a lot.
From there, John Sr., Big John, spent the following months completing his complex bomb, testing it, working on it nonstop. And once he was happy with it, he contacted one of his old employees, a guy called Bill Brown, saying, I got a bit of a cashie for you. I know we haven't worked together for a little while. And when he called Bill Brown, Brown was deep into a booze session with Terry Hall. Brown was like a lifelong convict, in and out of jail and whatnot. And they were boozing up, and Big John goes, got a job, cash in hand, couple of grand. Need you to come over to my place right away. Like, no worries. Like, yeah, we're just delivering something to a casino over at Lake Tahoe. Like, oh, yeah, rightio. So they drive, in the early hours of the night, still boozing along the way. Once they got there, I think Bill's like, all right, let's go do the drop. But for some reason, Big John's like, actually, all right, I'll probably need a bit of a rest. They go to a motel, specifically the Balaho Motel in South Lake Tahoe. And this is when one of the three drunkenly said something weird to the owner, Nancy Domenico.
Ah, yes.
Something untoward.
Oh, yeah.
So they were drunk, said something weird, and she's like, these guys are being weird.
I'm gonna write down
Gonna
the
go
number
out,
plate.
just note down their number plate. And this was unfortunate because they had signed in with fake names. apparently Bill was out on parole and crossing the state border was actually against his parole. So he put down fake names, fake addresses and stuff. But unfortunately, the number plates were real. They hadn't quite got stolen and attached fake plates yet, which they were planning to do before dropping off the bomb. So the number plate she got was accurate, which is why it was being able to trace back to
The son
whose van they were borrowing. And I keep like some of the ways it's recounted. They talk about how Bill and Terry didn't know what they were doing. They were just dropping something off, but they must. It was obviously something.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. They must have known something such was going on, but apparently
that's a really nice thank you present for the casino for all their
It's a
years of
surprise.
hospitality.
I can't tell you exactly what it is because I know you're not good with secrets. Loose lip Bill, that's what they call it behind your back. Sorry to. Oh, now I'm the loose lips, aren't I? Yeah, apparently they didn't know they delivered a bomb until after it was done. Either way, I think he basically told him, "You've delivered a bomb. If you rat, you're dead."
Yeah.
Yeah. So to get it into the casino, this is what you're wondering. Big John had a plan. He got he got them onesies, overalls.
Yeah.
For the two blokes, like Harvey's official overalls, depending on the account, either white or blue. Important detail. And he also got a big fabric IBM cover, and he sheathed the bomb in that. So basically, it looked as if it was a photocopy machine or a computer or something. And basically they just wheeled it into the elevator, had a quick look around. There were people there. You know, they were on high alert. The guy behind the desk sort of looked over and came out behind the desk like, fuck. And he walked off in the other direction. It's like,
Yeah.
Like the whole time. But yeah, like they were hyper aware, but no one, to everyone else, they're like, oh, they're just
Normal
a couple
day.
of workers just delivering something, whatever. Took it up, dropped it off on level 2 in the office, took the cover off, put it into a Harvey's casino bag that Big John had given them, put their onesies in there as well, overalls, and went out the back steps. Apparently they sort of put glue and stuffed the lock to that exit out so the door couldn't be open. And
Done.
Dunzo.
Wow, very Ocean's 11.
Yeah. So from there, we basically know the story. I've obviously told it in a slightly odd way, but
That's a good reveal. Good reveal.
there's not much left to tell you, but there's a few details from the other side of the early steps that I wasn't able to reveal before. But yeah, we know the drop didn't happen. They did step 1. They got the phone call off. Whoever was on the call started with a southern accent and dropped it perfectly. Howdy. Big job. Bloody good to hear your voice. But yeah, it sounds like it didn't happen due to a comedy of errors. So the reason the helicopter couldn't find the drop location is apparently because Big John and the boys forgot to bring a battery to power the light.
No.
Oh my God.
So they tried to steal one. They went to a farm property and tried to steal one out of a car. And the owner came out with a shotgun, shot it in the air, go, I'll kill you if you don't get off my property. Then they went to like an automotive supply store, and they said, we just need a car battery. And apparently the guy behind the counter was like, what kind of car do you want? And Big John's like, doesn't matter, just need a car battery. And the guy's like, well, I don't want to sell you a car battery that's not going to fit your car. You driving a Volvo, is it? Because we might not actually have one that's appropriate. I can check out the back. Just give me a fucking battery.
Whatever you got.
It doesn't matter.
I'll take
Just give me
whatever.
one.
But for whatever reason, the light didn't end up happening. I think they would probably suggest that the authorities didn't find the right spot. They didn't follow directions. But the authorities are like, they didn't even remember a battery.
That light never came on.
Yeah.
And like I said before, Joan, Big John's girlfriend, she was meant to help, but apparently she got in a car accident on the way over.
Oh, shit.
Which I wonder if it's like me, I'm like, I'm going to do something really bad. how do I get out of this?
What's an actual excuse that's acceptable?
Yeah.
I was in a car crash.
Is Big John going to believe it? I better crash my car.
Yeah.
But really, all of this was probably lucky for Big John because, as we know, the helicopter didn't really have the money anyway.
Yeah.
And the helicopter did have hidden in it a man with a machine gun.
Yes.
And there was a SWAT team hovering above.
Yep.
So it was never going down the way he wanted it to. His plan was to get the pilot out of the chopper, leave the money in. He also had all these plans of like, I'm going to get you to shine a light inside to show us that there's nothing in there that we don't expect to be, and we're going to be watching with binoculars and stuff. Obviously, never got to that.
How would you hide the man with the machine gun?
His plan was...
His dress is the seat.
So his plan was basically to take the pilot out, tie him up, leave him there, and because he could fly, he was going to fly off with the boys and the cash to a new life.
Right.
But actually, his plan had sort of apparently become like he was going to start doing this regularly. He was already ready to extort a different
He's
company.
lost so much money at casinos. He's obviously got that sort of like he's addicted to that rush of the win, but he's losing a lot. So yeah, I can see why he's like, I'm just going to rob casinos.
This could be my new career.
Yeah.
I haven't done it once yet, but I am planning my second one.
If I did this every day for a year, 3 million, I'd be a billionaire.
Bloody hell. Yeah. So Big John was not happy. It all fell apart. But he knew the timer had at least 3 days left before the first one would go off. I think he suggested it was less than that, but he allowed more time for safety. The FBI didn't know this, though. As far as they knew, it was going to go off sooner. Big John made contact, hoping to organise a second attempt at the money drop. He's like, well, you better do it right this time. But the authorities obviously had other ideas, as we know, detonating the bomb themselves. Yeah.
He'd be saying that on the news like, what?
Yeah, do you think he was disappointed?
Yeah, he was.
He's like, that was my bomb.
I was going to do that. And also, like, all his leverage is gone. It's like, what are you going to do? So he's like, duh.
I'll blow it up again.
Yeah, I could do it again. Yeah, so he was done. His boys, like, they'd given a full account. They were like, tell us what you know, thinking they might have known bits and pieces. They're like, oh, you knew a lot of the plan.
Oh, yeah.
This was really detailed.
They thought maybe these kids had seen someone being dodgy, and they're like, oh, no, it was your dad. Okay.
Oh, you wrote the book on it. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay. He told you most things. Okay, great.
Great.
So there were 2 cases, federal court where he was found guilty, also a state trial where he was able to represent himself.
Of course.
So good.
Which apparently he used a big chunk of that time getting his boys on the stand and berating them, sort of tearing strips off them and stuff.
Wow.
Really focused on what's important here.
But he was also like quite arrogant. So like I think he had a story that the mafia had made him do it and these sort of things. But he was also like, his arrogance would be like, that your recreation of the bomb you've got up there, that's not quite right. This is how I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was found guilty, sentenced to life in prison, and his boys were granted immunity for fingering him.
That's good.
And the other 2, Bill and Terry, refused to talk. And they ended up both doing time. I think they did like 7 years-ish each or something like that.
I'm writing down something a joke I just thought of that I don't want to say on the podcast.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe you'll have to do it for the patrons as well when they ask.
No.
It's pretty crook.
Nah.
The sizzle on this is hectic. Can we just like, what if we leave
No, that's fine.
Like an hour of silence after the episode, and then you say, so it's like you really have to want to listen to this.
They could skip ahead very easily.
But then
they'd have to want to.
And then there's another 2 hours of silence, so it's somewhere in there.
Yeah. And I think, legally that means because they try to hear it, you're off the hook.
Yeah, they're the
For
perps.
the thing that I imagine savage and awful slur that you're. Yeah. Jeez, you've got a rotten heart.
Yeah, I'm sick.
So Bill and Terry,
they go to jail as well. Not for as long, obviously, not life, but they do a chunk of time just because they wouldn't talk. And yeah, that's basically the end of the story. Big John, he was actually pretty sick already, but he survived, I think 12 odd years behind bars. He died in 1996 at the age of 74 of cancer. And still to this day, the bomb is talked about as probably the most complicated bomb the FBI has dealt with.
Sorry, the FB who?
The FBI. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, did I say that wrong?
FBI.
Or did I say that right?
You said it right. The most complex, really, because
Wow.
I'm amazed that he's not like a bomb maker by trade.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's a tinkerer, yeah, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you would think that you have to work your way up, go through different types of bomb because there's very complicated devices.
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine. And he's made it the most complicated.
Yeah, that's right. I guess sometimes
His
you don't
first
know
bomb.
the
He
rules,
started
you
at
know
the
to
top.
break the rules.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Wait. That's the opposite of
If you
what
don't
I
know
said.
the rules, you break the rules, but you didn't know you broke the rules. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You
Like-
don't know the rules, you just break the rules. You make your own rules.
A lot of the
double
most
jeopardy.
interesting rock guitarists are self-taught, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Name one. You can't.
I can't.
So, yeah, based on Johnny and Jimmy's tales, they were able to build a replica bomb. They used that in court to show what it was all about, which, of course, Big John's like, that's not quite right. Sort of that. But, yeah, apparently they still use that replica bomb in training to this day. And then that TV doco I was talking about, I just figure I'll finish with these. This is what the doco finished. It was from 2024. And it did, the classic title screens at the end of where they are now.
Yeah, love that.
Yep, love
Love
'em.
that.
It said, Harvey's Hotel and Casino still operates in State Line, Nevada. It is now owned by Caesars Entertainment. Jimmy Burgess, who was the son that was featured as an interview subject on the show, has a successful metalworking business and a brewery partnership in Fresno, California. He says the federal agents and prosecutors from the bombing played a key role in helping him move on and lead a productive life. It was really interesting. It was like, it was so much awful stuff, but he's like, I've lived a really lucky life, which, his childhood sounded anything
awful,
but.
Yeah.
Bill Jonke, Chris Rone, and Danny Daniel all worked at the Oklahoma City and World Trade Center bombings as well. They used techniques refined from their work at Harvey's, which are still used by bomb squads around the world. And finally, to date, no one has been able to fully disarm a model of the Harvey's bomb. Like, experts still have a go at it and they can't.
Wow.
It really was disarmable.
Yeah.
Or not disarmable.
It was non-disarmable.
It was armable. No. It was not disarmable. So that's the story
Wow.
of Harvey's Wagon Wheel Resort and Casino bombing. And like I say, yeah, if you want to learn more, there'll be a link to that doco, Bringing Down the House. Also Cuxer's video, which is like more of a cutesy kind of animated recap. But yeah, that Atavist article by Adam Higginbotham, if you want to read more as well.
Oh, man. And I also... Is this grim? I want to watch the footage of it blowing up. No one got hurt.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it, not too grim. Is like it's just get ready to applaud as well. You'll probably be standing,
Standing up.
standing out for the big blow. Yes, and thanks again to Roy, Sarah, Colin, Jack, and John for suggesting the
Oh,
topic.
it's fascinating. I've just never heard of it.
No,
Just bring it up. Oh my gosh, that is a big explosion. Holy crap. Look at that thing. It exploded both horizontally and vertically.
Yeah, as described. It is as described.
Yeah,
Very
like-
yellow building.
Yeah, not a very attractive building.
No.
I see why they were happy to blow it up.
There is from a different angle.
Oh, different angle?
Less impressive from that angle.
Yeah. Yeah, that camera crew were like, they got the wrong angle.
They're like, fuck.
But yeah, I can see how it went 12 stories up. That's a big blow.
it's a big blow. It's
a big
Irish
blow.
blows.
Great story, Maddie.
Yeah, fast. I love when I hear about something I've never heard of before.
Well, if I live and breathe, no.
You can live and breathe.
Well, that brings us to the explosive end of this episode.
Wow.
If people had died, that would have been really poor taste.
Mm-hmm.
But because nobody did, that was fucking awesome.
Okay, great.
Like, we cheered the explosion and we cheered that segue.
Yeah.
Woo! Bring her down! Bring her down!
How does he do it?
I feel like, yeah. Do you think that's an American thing, or is that just a people thing?
Clapping?
Mm.
No, I mean,
They
I
invented
remember
clapping.
watching like the Ellen DeGeneres show and they just clap everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about the warm-up act for that. How good must they be?
Yeah.
To get them...
How good must they be, or just how easy is their job?
Oh, yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
Like, are they a very easy crowd? Because they're thinking, you know, we're going to see Ellen, we're going to dance. We're going to maybe win a Mercedes each.
Every show I went to in New York City got a standing ovation.
Right.
Did they all deserve standing ovations? No.
I think that becomes the
You're-
problem.
You're sitting down and going, bullshit. It's bullshit.
I think you have to earn a standing ovation, whereas Americans are just like, you did your best and a great job and I had a great time. And I think they're right and I'm grumpy.
But I think Dave made a great observation in his fantastic special, even hotter in real life, about Cannes. Is that right?
Oh, the Cannes Film Festival, yes, in
and
France.
their addiction to long-standing
Oh,
O's.
yeah.
Yeah. If you don't get a multi-minute standing ovation, it's like a slap in the face.
So,
Wow.
they've created this thing. It's like encores at gigs, where they've created a thing where it's the basic is now what would have usually been the thing you give for an extra performance. Similar to tipping, I guess. In certain, well, I know in some places, it is just not factored into the pay, and that makes it complicated. But I think in Australia, it's normally you tip if it's like, thank you so much for the.
Yeah, you tip at like fine dining restaurants for really good service here. It's not.
Yeah, when you've already spent a fortune, I
Yes,
imagine.
you tip even more.
Yeah, makes sense.
It makes sense.
When they've already like exorbitantly upped their prices.
Yep.
Because the big plates and tiny servings.
Yes.
Have got a little squiggle of some sort of a sauce.
A jus.
Yeah.
But you have to remember the waiter takes your order without writing it down. And that is powerful.
Fantastic.
And stressful.
Because you're like, did you get that? Did you get the side of hash browns or not?
They're important to me.
I feel like I'm regurgitating 1980s stand-up topics.
Yeah.
And I think it's about time someone did.
Bring it back.
So anyway, this is everyone's favourite section of the show where we spend a little time just thanking our great Patreon supporters. And the way we do this is we wait for you to sign up at patreon.com/TwoGonePod. We wait patiently.
Yes, we wait by the phone.
And, you know,
It's ringing.
it's sort of like tipping.
Yeah. This is the standing ovation of podcasting.
Yeah.
Please.
Joining the Patreon.
Yeah. And it's like now it's just expected. Everyone who listens should just sign up to the Patreon.
That's right. Just 10% of everything you earn
Yeah.
to us.
And I don't think that's
Sorry,
too much.
$10.
$10 of everything you earn.
Yeah.
So if you get paid a few times a week,
Yeah. Every
Times $10.
Every paycheck. If you get paid by the hour, it's $10 every hour.
every pay hour.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay. I was trying. Okay, yeah. This
No,
seems
but-
insane, you guys.
There's a bunch of different levels. One of them, probably I think by far the most popular one, is called the Dreamboat Cooper level, which gives you 4 bonus episodes a month, including a D&D campaign, a bonus report every month, a movie club episode, and something else like a quiz or our patented brand new original game, Am I a Dead Woman?
That's right.
But
Also, ad-free listening on that level.
free listening as well. And you get to vote on topics. The people on that, it was this episode was voted on by the people on the Sydney Scheinberg level. The level above, I'm so sorry.
That's the deluxe package.
I'm just closing the curtain that separates the two sections now. Let me talk to the Sydney Scheinbergers, who also get involved in this section of the show, the Fact, Quote, or Question section, which actually I think has a jingle go something like this.
Fact, quote, or question.
He always remembers the
was
jing.
great.
She always remembers the sing. And the part of the show that is the Sydney Scheinberg level, aka the Fact, Quote, or Question section, is where people on the Sydney Scheinberg level or above get to give us a fact, a quote, or a question, or a brag, or a suggestion, or really whatever they like. I'll read them out for the first time on the show. They also get to give themselves a title. And this week, reading out 3. First one comes from Chris Torres, who's given himself the title of official North Carolinian who lived in Ohio and Austin, stay weird, and who has a family living in Gary, Indiana, of the podcast.
Whoa.
Wow.
Your family tree is giving me family wood, if you know what I mean. No, I don't. I thought there might have been some there, but no. Family wood is, I regret that. Don't,
Let me save you.
Can we just write?
You know when you get a stiffy with your family?
Wait.
When the whole family gets stiffy.
Sorry.
What?
It's not weird if we're all doing it.
I was really connecting just tree and wood. I thought, but the family thing really muddies the waters there. Sorry to do that to you, Chris Torres.
If Chris was to marry someone from Vermont,
Mm-hmm.
he would have ticked off all of our favourite places in the United States.
Well, and Dollywood, of course.
Yes. That's where the honeymoon is.
But it doesn't have to. Probably not Dollywood. What's the state? Or
Tennessee.
Tennessee. I think Tennessee would be ideal. Chris, could you just go introduce yourself to someone from Tennessee
Is that too much to ask, Chris?
and from Creamy Country?
Come on.
Go on.
Creamy country.
Chris,
Come on.
Chris, come on.
Again, that's the honeymoon.
Oh, you two are being absolutely foul.
Hang on, I didn't know what I said.
Chris. Well, I don't think I've seen this before. Chris is offering us a request for leave in the section where you can say fact, quote, or question, or whatever you like.
Okay.
Writing, hey,
It
gang.
really depends on who else is on leave at that time, but okay.
Hey, gang.
See what we can do.
I hope things are going really well. Just the hey, gang really got me in the Eric Banner. You know that old Eric Banner character who was probably a spoof of a real guy, body by Jake? Hey, gang. Do you want rock hard Abby Dabbies? Do you want
No, but I want to see it so bad because the last time he
tight
pointed
bicey
out,
wipesies?
What?
Do you want? You don't remember that?
No.
the last Eric Banner sketch he pointed out was the Great Durs of History, and I've watched it like 50 times.
Dads of History is so good.
So
Yeah, it's
funny.
really good.
Oh, duh.
Everyone get out! The building's on fire! Oh, duh! Like a firefighter saying that. It's so funny. Or a kid, the mum says to the kid, when the man goes green, we're allowed to cross. Oh, duh! It's like a grown man. So funny. Great Durs of History.
So anyway, Chris has written, hey, gang. I hope things are going well. I'm writing about one tiny little thing. I'm sure it won't be a big deal, but would you guys mind if I pop out of the Triptych Club real quick? I don't think I could make it any clearer. You can't leave.
What's
even
you
if
and you
want
can't
to.
leave?
Yeah.
Does
It's a
Chris give
one-way
any
door.
kind of reason as to why? Or is that it?
No, it goes on to say, I'll totally be right back. It's just that a rare bird was just sighted nearby, and my girlfriend Christina is a really big time birder, and I'd love to go with her. It's rare that she gets to see a bird she hasn't seen before, and I think it's super cute when she tells me it's a good bird and we love you when she finally gets it. Please, my family is starting to worry about me. Promise to bring several bags of ice back with me for all of our hot beverages that keep getting out of hand. Thanks, and books forever.
Okay, hang on. 2 things. Chris and Christina.
Fantastic.
That's insane.
That's perfect.
No, that's terrible.
That's
Second, here's the thing. Christina can still tell you about it, but you think it's really cute when she tells you about a bird.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We have phones.
Yeah, we do have
Okay.
phones. We got
You can
video
FaceTime,
phones.
you
You
can-
could FaceTime live as it happens.
Yeah. I don't understand why you have to leave for that.
Well, you don't have to leave, Chris. I think that's the point. And it's really...
Why would you need to leave? We have everything you need right here.
Chris, we don't want to set that as
Yeah.
a word
Precedent.
precedent.
Let's get the source out.
Because if you're going to start asking to leave, others are going to ask to leave.
Can I just suggest something? What if we were allowed Chris to leave on this one occasion, but he has to go in one of those Hannibal Lecter / Steve Buscemi and Con Air style masks / like setups where we're wheeling him along. He can't move his limbs,
Why?
so that way we know he's definitely coming back.
But precedent-wise, other people are then going to be like, I'll
How
put
many
on
of
that.
these trolleys are we going to need?
Exactly. I'm going to put on that creepy mask and
All
head
of a
out for the
sudden,
day too.
there's a big game at the G and everyone wants to go in.
All of a sudden, we have to
we're
hire a
gonna have
bus. Now we're offering a shuttle service.
hundreds of these.
Actually, I wouldn't mind driving a bus.
Or we could get a plane with a bunch of cages on board,
Okay, well,
including Nicolas Cage,
okay.
and then transport them that way.
You might have won me over with Nicolas Cage.
Can I drive the plane though?
Absolutely.
What about this? Chris, you can, but we all have to come with.
And you cannot tell the others that you've left. I
No, I mean all of them.
We're all going.
Oh, all got okay.
Yeah.
So you want to try and wrangle because
One out,
you
all
know
out.
a bunch of them are going to try and run for it.
No,
That's why I'm suggesting the animal elected thing for
there.
everyone.
Yeah,
No, I think they're all happy. And
I think we hire a bus. I'll drive it, but we lock it. You can look at the bird from inside the bus,
yeah, okay.
That seems fair to me.
yeah.
and Chris can get out and go and look at Christina being super cute. But I do have a shotgun to his back.
Oh, which is great.
Feel that, Chris?
If he
You feel that?
starts running, he is dead.
Why don't we just shoot the bird and bring it back with us?
Oh, that's
then
better.
he can look at it forever.
We'll
Yep.
stuff it.
Yeah.
And we'll put it on display. You can look at that forever. And Christina
And
can be like, oh, that's a great bird. And you can be like, you're so cute when you tell me a bird's good.
Okay, so we're going to table this, Chris.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up at the next meeting
Yeah, we'll see.
when we're all there, of course. So you'll be able to have your put in your 2
But
cents.
the rest of the triptych will have to vote on it.
Yeah, and we could probably unanimous.
It has to be. It has to be unanimous. What's that from?
I don't know.
That's something deep in my head. It has to be unanimous.
Yeah, it's vaguely familiar. And I was going to say it'll drive me crazy, but I'll forget it in 2 minutes' time. Dave's Googling.
Look,
But that's not enough because it's the intonation of it has to be unanimous.
Dave, you're going to have to Google with that intonation, please.
I have
Maybe
tried.
capitalise has,
And then nan.
maybe.
It has to be.
Anyway.
Thank you so much, Chris. Next one comes from Kevin West, aka the unenthusiastic confetti Yeti.
Oh, I like that.
He's offering us an improv game. My goodness.
Oh.
Jess, don't worry. Stick with me. I've done 2 levels about 10 years ago.
Thank God, because I'm not good at improv.
Passed both.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, you never mentioned that before.
Because unlike Alistair Tremblay-Birchall, I didn't have to go to hospital, and because my partner, Alistair's, do you remember that series? I think
No.
it's told on the pod before. His partner
Doesn't mean I remember it.
was in hospital, so he had to go, and they didn't let him pass because he didn't make some of the sessions.
Was she giving birth?
Yeah. Isn't it so funny?
I mean, even if she was in hospital
For any
for a
reason.
sprained ankle,
Yeah.
reasonable. But she'd given birth,
Yeah.
and they're like, well, yeah, but you didn't come to class.
Yeah, you missed.
Imagine if he'd left his partner in the hospital.
He's like, I won't pass level 2.
And she's like, fair enough.
And
We have
really-
named our child Level 2.
He was the one dragging me along. So once he was out, it meant I was out. So
Yeah.
win-win. Although it was great. I met Raywin Pickering there, so and a few other great people.
That's an insane story.
Anyway, improv game.
Yes.
Jimmy Stewart, in brackets Jess, Jeff the Talking Mongoose, in the brackets Dave,
In the brackets.
and Julian Miguel from YouTube pronunciation channel Matt, are on the Alkali sex raft in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it springs a leak. 3 minutes go.
3 minutes?
Start the clock.
We simply do not have 3 minutes. Are you
Can't
kidding
remember
me?
what Jeff the Mongoose sounded like.
Oh, yeah.
That's a very deep cut.
That is a long time
That's a
ago.
Patreon bonus episode, and I'm just gonna have a go.
I'm looking at how long ago Jeff the Talking Mongoose was because it was
Welcome
in
to
2018, Dave, so you should know.
Pronunciation.
Okay, okay.
Jeff.
Hang on.
Well, Jimmy.
So you just
We seem to have
are you already
sprung a leak.
Okay, yep. Oh wow. What do we do?
I don't know, Jeff. You got anything? Have you got anything to say?
Oh, I think we should have some sex. Sex with this raft.
I think we should have some sex with this raft.
I think most of my characters have a pretty high pitched voice, so it's probably safe to assume this is probably what I was doing.
That's probably it is
Jeff, as Jeff says,
probably. Oh, that mongoose can talk.
with that phrase, Jeff coined, any hole's a goal. He sees a leak, he wants to plug it.
Hey, can I have a definition there, please, Julian?
Of what?
Can you please definition of up a river without a paddle? What does that mean?
Up a riddle without a paddle.
Riddle.
Up a river.
Up a riddle without a pedo.
Without a pedo. Means you're fucked.
I'm going to subscribe to this guy. I'm learning a lot.
Yes. Are you managing to get much friction on that leak hole?
Oh, yes, I'm getting a lot of friction, actually. Oh, I actually started a fire.
Jimmy's passed out, by the way, so he won't be
Jimmy, wake up, we need you.
participating.
Jimmy, it's a wonderful life, please.
Jimmy got really scared that mongoose was talking, and he's fainted.
And
Scene.
Wow, I'm sure that's what everyone hoped for.
Everyone
Yes.
wanted that. Everyone was impressed by that.
I didn't look at the clock, but I assume that was at least 3 minutes. It felt longer.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kevin. What a beautiful suggestion. If you're going to do that, maybe give Dave an option from the last 8 years. His memory is the best on the pod, so I think it's fair enough. You picked one from the most distant past, but I think Dave probably absolutely nailed it.
Probably, I assume so. We got a lot of great feedback about that bonus episode, but I haven't listened back in a long time.
No, me either.
Final one comes from Zoe DL, aka Magpie Carer for the pod, with a question and recipe writing. My question is, would you drink the Dublin iced tea served on Royal Caribbean cruises? The ingredients are 1 shot Bacardi, 1 shot Jameson, 1 shot cognac, 1 shot port, topped with Guinness in a tall glass with ice. She says, I recommend answering before you continue to read. Well, I'll say yes.
That's a no from me.
I want a sip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a sip of Matt's.
I feel like
3 straws?
3 straws. Oh,
3
it's so cute
straws.
when we do that.
And is it? Do we have the drinks package? Because if it's something that I can have a sip and go, I'll have something else. But if I
And
have
you
to
throw
pay,
it over.
I've got to pay $48 for that. I don't want to pay that for a
You
sip.
throw it into the ocean. Drink overboard.
No, I'm assuming this is like work for us. We're gigging on the ship.
Yeah.
And I assume when you're working on a cruise, it's open bar.
Surely.
Give you the top shelf stuff for breakfast.
Yeah.
All right. Zoe continues. To answer my own question, unfortunately, my answer was yes, which was a big mistake. As soon as my partner and I saw it on the menu, we decided we would have to try it at some point. I'm in my early 20s, if that helps explain our logic. Well, I don't know how it helps explain my logic. When the time came, I was already very drunk, but it still was the worst thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of chugging mine while my partner smartly had a few sips and decided it was not for him.
It doesn't sound
Chug.
good, but also I think I'm burned from the time I was also already pretty drunk and went to a club and they were doing ABC shots and I went, that sounds like a good idea.
Always be casinos.
Always be casinos. And I had one and don't remember most of the rest of the night.
Oh, yep.
So anytime when it's like, all right, here's just a bunch of random shots, it's never good.
No, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Because
And they feel like very different flavor palettes to me, you know?
Yep.
If you're like, yeah, we've got like peach schnapps and a pineapple liqueur and, you know, and everything's kind of fruity and you go, I guess that kind of makes sense. That one sounds insane. That's a no from
just
me.
lots of different browns mixed together.
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagining what it would look like.
Very brown.
It's over ice, though. Brown on ice.
Or brown
Oh,
eyes.
And the Guinness would make it quite a dark brown.
Yeah, well, that's
It looks
my
like
favourite
it.
type.
I mean, what's Coke if not brown on ice?
Oh, fantastic.
Jess is drinking brown water on ice right now. A nice latte.
That's true. I'm like, ugh, yuck, brown on ice.
Zoe says the rest of the night is from his perspective. I still feel sick just thinking about it.
Yeah.
And it was 2 years ago now. It haunts me. I don't even like any kind of beer or whiskey or port.
Yeah, that
yeah.
was a brave choice.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed that you committed to it. Really.
Yeah.
The only ingredient I actually like is Bacardi, and I like that to be in a mojito. If any of you answered yes, which I sincerely hope you didn't, let me tell you, it's not worth it. Not for anything. Never again. Anyway, I love the pod. Hope you enjoyed my first Fat Quarter question.
Thank you.
Loved it.
Welcome to
Cheers.
the Fat Quarter Question. And also, your emphatic, really insisting at the end there, like, don't do it. It's not worth it. I feel like that is only going to inspire Matt Stewart even more to drink it.
Well, also the other thing, not necessarily, I think, but because she said doesn't like nearly any of the ingredients, and I like
Sure.
nearly all the ingredients.
Yeah.
So to me, maybe it would be a different experience.
True.
Maybe it would be a flavour sensation.
Maybe it would be your new favorite drink.
It has to be
But there's-
unanimous.
There's no way you could wake up without a hangover after having that.
Absolutely.
I mean, what if it's just the only drink you have? You're just sipping it over dinner.
I still think that's a hangover.
Yeah, I guess because it is one shot. Every shot's a standard drink. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and then top probably maybe 5 standard drinks in a glass.
Oof.
Yeah, that's probably a bit much.
Too much.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Welcome to the Fat Quote or Question Club.
That's a good question.
What a beautiful debut.
Love it.
Or debut. As well as Kevin and Chris. The next thing we like to do is a shout out to other great supporters of ours on the shout out level or above, which I believe is the ass prod level. And Jess, you normally come up with a bit of a game for this section.
That's true. That is true, isn't it?
It is true.
And this one was about a bombing.
Well, I was thinking maybe could it be, you know how there's 8 booby traps? Maybe we come up with like, you know, maybe sillier booby traps.
Okay.
You know, like they're like if you nudge it or stuff, but maybe one of them is if you say a certain word or, you know, whatever.
Yeah, love it.
All right, we got 10 this week because I got a message from the first name and she is well overdue for being in, so I've added it to the list. How do we want to do this?
Do you want me to read out the names and the places?
Sure.
You guys feel like you're
on
fire.
We'll go
here?
one for one here, Popper.
Really?
Got it.
First of all, so this is the first person that's well overdue from Glasgow. Thank you for your patience, and we appreciate you ever so much. Georgie Stewart.
Welcome, Georgie. Georgie has included the booby trap that if the word...
That's just reading the ransom note here.
If the words Dublin iced tea said near the bomb, it will go off.
Whoa.
So definitely don't be ordering that near the bomb.
Oh, but they're in a casino. People might be ordering.
They've got cocktail specials.
And yes, Georgie said, going to see me at my Edinburgh show in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Can't wait. Maybe less than a couple of weeks
Are
now.
you back at the Monkey Barrel?
Back at the Monkey Barrel.
Great venue. People turn up. It'd be great.
So pumped.
Fun.
Hopefully your podcast will be recorded by Merlin.
Oh, I hope Merlin's
Love you,
there.
Merlin. I love you, Merlin.
I love you, Merlin.
He was great. He was such a very
delightful.
chilled out guy who was very all over the tech. They had, 8 microphones on the audience? It was unheard of.
Yeah.
Very professional setup. We love that. So thanks, Georgie Stewart. Next up, I would like to thank from a location that has not been provided to us. We can only assume they are deep within the Fortress of the Moles. Hello and thank you to Matt Pollard.
Matt Pollard, hello, Matt.
Hi, Jess.
The booby trap is if you approach it and you're wearing a fragrance that contains bergamot.
Oh, no.
that's
As a big Earl Grey drinker.
Yeah.
Or is it only fragrance you're wearing?
It's probably...
So if
I don't think it would be
wouldn't
strong
sniff
enough.
off the tea.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, it depends. If the tea's like, if you've had a cup of tea and it's like on your breath a little bit,
Yes.
fine. But if you're like holding a teapot in front of it.
blowing the steam off
Go-
it. and it's a well-steeped pot.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. And you added extra bergamot. Then, yeah, probably. I'd play it safe and not take the teapot
Yeah,
with you.
just in case.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and Matt Pollard, same goes for you. Thank you very much. Next up, I'd like to thank from a location also unknown, probably right next to Matt, deep in the Fortress of the Moles, it's Katie McKell.
Oh, and Katie has added a booby trap that is pretty ingenious because Katie, in the scenario, is anaphylactic and has put in a thing, any trace of nuts
Right.
will set off the bomb. So it's like, I try to ask you not to bring nuts to the workplace. You know how it affects me.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great way to find out
Do it again.
who
We blow
keeps
up.
bringing peanuts to
Yeah,
work.
they'll be
Yep.
the one who gets exploded.
That's great.
Yeah.
And also, I hope Katie carries an EpiPen with them because I learnt like CPR and first aid and stuff at the start of this year, and I'd really like a go at sticking an
Jabbing
EpiPen in someone.
Yeah.
it's a big needle.
Yeah, it's great.
It's full on.
In those movies where people have to do it to themselves, like it's adrenaline or an EpiPen or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
I'm sure they're different kinds of needles, but they just look like it's not a needle. It feels like they're stabbing themselves with a.
It's big.
It looks like a flare
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah. And I kind of want to have a go.
It's like a baton from a relay race.
yeah.
Oh no, that was a baton. Katie, good luck out there.
Ingenious, though, Katie. Well
So
done.
clever.
Yeah, that's right. We'll know who did it, and they'll never do it again.
That's right.
No more Snickers around the office.
Next up from Woking or Woking, I think I've heard Woking.
Woking, I think.
In Great Britain, it's Tina Burton.
Tina's added a booby trap that you have to approach the bomb hopping on your left foot.
Then it will go off or it won't?
It won't.
Oh, so as soon as you
If
put
you
your
take
right foot...
a regular step, left, right,
And it can tell that gate.
bang. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think. No, I'm
Imagine-
a right hopper. That's not good.
And also,
I don't have great ankles, so I wouldn't confidently hop.
Shit.
you are hoping that you're hopping over to pick up that note that explains it.
True. Yeah.
Thankfully, you just happen to be hopping because you had a sore left ankle. No, right ankle.
Tina's lost a lot of casinos.
Next up, from a location unknown to us, probably in the fortress, it's Emily. And your email ends in a .ca, so maybe that will let you know that it's
Canada,
you.
perhaps. Emily really just heard booby trap and went, I got this. Anyone's, the high beams are on, nips up, bombs off. You know what
So
I
you've
mean?
got to keep the room pretty warm.
Yeah, as soon as nips are cutting through your top,
Wow.
poking through,
Yep.
But what if
kaboom.
you're wearing
Kaboom.
What if you're wearing? Because I want to know if it's real nip. Because like Kim Kardashian, her Skims range do have like bras that have a fake
Really?
nipple in
They got
it,
fake
so
nip?
you can have the high beams on without actually having to have the high beams on. I wonder if it can tell.
That's now a sort of a fashion thing.
If Kim K says so, yes.
Yeah. I
Can
think
you
that's
do
great.
quadruple beam? Like if it was really cold, would
Total Recall.
your naturals go
Oh,
through?
I don't know.
Wait,
It's got to be
triple
padded as
beam?
well. Yeah.
So 2 fakies,
Yep.
2 realies,
Yep.
quadruple beam.
Okay. Oh,
There's
quadruple
4.
beam.
There's 4.
Sorry. I just said triple beam.
Double.
I thought
Total
Total
Recall.
Recall. I've seen both versions and both go triple boobs. Have you seen them both?
The remake has triple boob too, doesn't it? That's great.
They have, I mean, I guess they're like, this is the bit that people remember.
And that bit and the lady malfunctioning. 2 weeks.
Yes,
2
they
weeks.
do a version of that as well. Probably it's that sophisticated. It knows it knows they're genuine nips.
Wow. That's very impressive.
So I'd probably layer up.
Yeah, layer up. And yeah,
Get the
maybe
heat-
turn
heating
the
up.
Layer up.
thermostat.
Well, ship out.
Yeah, or blow off.
Thanks, Emily. Next up from Wrexham, I would like to thank Fiona Clark.
Fiona's added a booby trap where you have to kick a miniature soccer ball into a miniature bin.
Oh, whoa.
It's quite small, so it's quite a precise. You'd think it would be a goal, but it's a little bin.
And that stops it going off. How often do you have to be doing this?
Is it on the hour every hour?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So someone's got to be there.
You kind of and I can't stress how miniature it is.
Welcome to Wrexham.
And there's a fan in the room that's like blowing, so you
Oh,
got
whoa.
to try and get the
We
timing
went,
right.
We went to one of your local pubs, Fiona, me and Dave, a few years ago, didn't we, Dave?
We did go to Wrexham. Had a
Was
lovely
it the Racecourse Hotel, maybe?
It's the one next to that they go
Yeah,
to
it's
on
basically
the
attached to
on
the
the
ground.
show, which I still haven't watched.
Haven't
But
you?
I've been there.
Well, look, you've had a chat with the publican.
Yeah, that's right. Her uni was a big deal because he's quite a main player on that
Got a
show.
pick with him.
He was a nice man. Then we had a lovely couple of pints.
We were meant to have a quick one.
Like, suddenly it was
And
dark.
it was really one of those, you walk into a pub for a quick beer and then like hard cut.
Yeah.
It's night time. I'm a little tipsy.
Well, that's right. I had to keep myself very tidy because I was driving. So
Yeah, and you were very
So-
tidy.
yeah, but it was lovely to be there in Wrexham. Next up, I'd like to thank from Robbinsdale in California. Thank you to Anthony de Aloya or Aloha.
No.
What do you
So
think? Is it a lawyer?
Yeah.
A-
Deloya.
Anthony Doloya. Happy with that?
I think so.
Anthony?
I don't see how it could be aloha.
I just wanted it to be. I think I wanted it to be.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sure Anthony does too.
Anthony's added a PC booby trap. Anything un-PC, anything a little off, it blows.
Oh God! So everyone's
cancel
dads,
culture gone mad.
everyone's dads are fucked.
Yeah, when the cops turn up, they go, "Are you a dad? Get out! Get out!"
I can't say anything anymore.
It's a boomer dad. It's a boomer dad.
That's right. You can't say the phrase. You can't say anything anymore.
That's why they call them boomers, I
You
guess.
can't go what? Can't do that.
Can't say anything.
Oh,
Bang.
come on. That? You can't say that.
But he is from there.
Yeah, it's not relevant to the story though, Dad.
I was just giving context that was unnecessary. I was just saying, I was just guessing where the person was born. What's the problem with that? Having a guess? Anthony, good luck out there. Next up, I'd like to thank from Golden. Sounds beautiful. In, I believe, Colorado, it's Thren.
Thren has included a booby trap that is a 50-meter swimming pool.
Oh.
You have to swim 50 meters.
Yes.
To the bomb to get the letter.
That's the booby trap.
Yeah, there's a swimming pool.
It's like, how hard was the drop? Well, the bomb getting in there was surprisingly easy. But now let me tell you about the rest.
Digging an Olympic-sized pool.
It was over budget and over schedule. It took us months. I can't believe we got away with it.
Walking into the back room of the casino. Funny, I don't remember a 50-meter pool being in our break room.
Why does the office smell like chlorine now? It's very humid in here. I kind of like it.
Like he takes a step in the whole room is water. He's in the water sort of bobbing.
What?
This doesn't feel right.
Something's off.
Okay, I panicked, all right?
No, I love it. On your Thren, good luck in the water. Second last but second not least, from Camberwell here in Victoria, thank you to Becky Whitney.
When I think Camberwell, I think underage pop punk concerts back in the day.
Oh, yes, at the town hall.
So I'm going to say if you do any double entendres about masturbation, the bomb will blow.
Whoa.
One of them, probably being about blowing. So you got to be really careful around a bomb.
This bomb's going to blow.
That's what your mum says, don't you?
Yeah.
Dave was in a band like that. He'd be dangerous, I think.
Yeah, I'm not allowed near this bomb.
There's a photo of Weed Hornet at the door of the casino.
Just with the circle and the cross through it. No Weed Hornet.
They have to ask every person as they come in. Final question. Were you ever a member of the band Weed Hornet?
No.
Yes,
okay.
why?
Yeah, you're on a list with Blink-182.
And finally, I would like to thank, from a location unknown to us, probably in the Fortress, thank you to Hamish Miller.
Hamish has added a trapeze.
At some point along the way, we lost.
What do you mean?
I mean, we found it.
No, and when you say we, you mean me, because you didn't love the pool.
I love the pool.
You're not on board with the trapeze.
Well, I just don't know. I don't fully follow how it's a booby trap, but I'm
thinking like Indiana Jones booby traps.
Yeah, yours are Indiana Jones level for sure.
Yeah.
I'm imagining the penitent man will pass.
I've been playing a lot of video games where you have to get through things.
Yeah, your booby traps are to even access the bomb.
Yeah.
Why you would want to do that, I'm not sure.
I think there's a bomb over there. Quick, risk my life to go look at it.
Well, I'm going to swim 100 meters and then trapeze the rest of the way, I guess.
I've got to see Indiana Jones.
You've got to.
I'm thinking about...
Does he have to do a decathlon or something?
Yeah, he has to do a decathlon.
I'm thinking about bringing it in for the movie club soon.
Oh, great.
Yeah, okay.
Because I've been holding it back for Primates for a while, but we could do it as a double at the time that I can watch one and just do a monkey-focused Primates episode as well as a...
Perfect. Non-monkey focused.
Yeah. Well, a human primate focused one.
Gotcha.
Harrison Ford, I think, is one of those.
Glad to clarify.
Got to double check.
I'm not sure.
So thank you again to Hamish, Becky, Thren, Anthony, Fiona, Emily, Tina, Katie, Matt, and Georgie.
And the last thing we need to do is welcome some people into the Triptych Club. I believe there is just the one inductee this week. Dave, what is the Triptych Club?
This is our clubhouse / Hall of Fame, where once you're in, you can never leave. Even if you petition us to go look at a bird.
Well, we'll take it to a meeting, but
I'm not. Yeah, I'll be voting no. So nice try, Chris.
Yeah. It has to be unanimous.
Someone's going to let us know where that's from.
Yeah, because I'm like, is it from some niche Aussie kids show from the 90s? I'm like, is it Pugwall or something? But no, you guys know it, so it's got to be. It's going to be some sort of American.
I don't think I know it.
Yeah, you might be on your own here.
I think you
guys
created
are humouring me.
And I go, yeah, that does sound familiar. Hoping you won't bring it up again.
That's right. It's pronounced Weasel. That absolutely goes through your mind. So basically, this is our clubhouse. People that have been on the who've been on the shout-out level or above for 3 consecutive years. We'll welcome them into this club, which is a bit of a theatre of the mind sort of thing. And we organise music, entertainment, and food. Mm-hmm. Jess, in charge of the food.
Yep.
Oh, Jess is off this week. Luckily, I've taken over and I'm doing a Dublin, whatever that cocktail was.
What about the Harvey wall banger bomber something?
I'm offering 2.
Okay.
The Harvey wall banger?
Yeah.
Harvey's wall banger, sorry. Otherwise, it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
And also the Dublin iced tea, maybe, was it?
Maybe, yeah. Because it's like a Long Island iced
Dublin
tea.
diarrhea.
And that means, Jess, you're on the door.
No. How dare you? I think in improv you can say no.
Yeah.
Because I have food as well.
Oh,
Did you
great.
think of food or only drinks, Matthew?
Yeah, I thought of food.
What you got?
The explosive.
Uh-huh.
Trying to think of a more appetizing word than the one in my head.
So I've got
Burger.
one. Oh, a burger.
Explosive burger.
Like it's really spicy?
Yeah.
Your guts will explode?
Yeah, it's got
For dessert,
all kinds of spice.
you guys know a chocolate lava cake? Not
Yeah.
anymore. Chocolate bomb cake.
Ooh.
You got to eat it before it explodes.
But
Wow.
it won't explode, didn't you?
It might.
Oh.
Nah, it won't. Once it interacts with the stomach acids, it won't explode.
That's the only way to
They're
neutralise it.
neutralising.
Yep. Only way.
Very neutralising the acids in the tum.
And David, you book a band, is it true?
You're never going to believe it. I've booked in one of my all-time favourites and performing their second album in full called In Casino out. It's at the Drive-In.
Whoa.
Can you believe it? Including one of my favourite songs of theirs, Napoleon Solo.
Huge.
Take it away.
Exciting.
Really pumped up for that.
But amazing, that was a casino episode. I didn't even,
Oh,
didn't realise
I didn't even connect that.
didn't even realise that.
What are
is
the
wild.
chances?
So we got one name. I'm going to read it out. I'm on the door. Jess refuses to be, and I got to do everything
No.
around here. And so when you hear my name, run on in.
When you hear your name.
When you hear your
When
name,
you hear Matt Stewart, everyone just runs.
Everyone starts running. Woo!
It's the one loophole if he says his own name, we're all out in.
how am I allowed to be doing this?
Oh.
Why are you letting me do
We've
this?
been
bit?
asking for 10 years,
It's a
mate.
communications thing.
It's a communications thing.
I should be sitting in the corner,
Yes.
chipping in with nonsense every now and then. Why? I don't understand. Why did it happen that I sort of run this part of the show?
It's a great question.
I just asked if you wanted to.
And I said,
No.
because I'd already thought of the chocolate lava cake thing.
So,
And I thought it was really worth getting out there.
It was
and
great.
it was. It was fantastic. Can't wait to eat it. So just one name. I'm going to read it out. If you hear it, and it's yours. It's got both things have to happen. Run on in. Dave's going to be up on stage hyping up the crowd, getting him to chant your name. He'll be mainly warming him up with a bit of weak wordplay on either your name or your place of existence. And Jess will be hyping Dave up as in this part of the show.
And I'm going to request everyone to give an American-style standing ovation.
Oh, yeah, big standing
Yeah,
O.
I think that'd be right.
Okay. So, please welcome in from Madison, Wisconsin, or the West Indies, it's Kat Para.
Open up the cat flap! Got her own door! Woo! Cat para. Standing O. We're all doing it. We're all standing.
Oh, yeah. But if we stand, we're not at the mics. These
Yeah.
mics don't go high enough.
But then the mics can hear our crotches.
Oh,
That's important.
yeah. Our crotches were giving us standing O as well.
Boo.
Welcome in, Kat Para. Make yourself at home and just have a bit of fun out there.
Bit of fun.
I reckon it was Wisconsin because that was the state and not the West Indies.
Probably not the
Yeah,
West
probably
Indies.
wasn't the West Indies.
Well, that brings us into the episode. Anything we need to anything we need to tell? Anything we need? Jess, anything we need to tell anyone?
That we love them so much. If you want to suggest a topic, you can at there's a link in the show notes. It's also on our website, which is dogoonpod.com. And you can find us on social media, Do Go On Pod, and Do Go On Podcast on TikTok.
Oh, that's so good.
Hey, do you mind if I tell people that this time next week, Matt Stewart will be in the United Kingdom,
Wow.
touring Who Knew It, and
So pumped.
his fantastic stand-up show that both Jess and I have seen, Bad Boy. It's not the one that you can watch online with the stand-up special.
No, there's you
Believe it
and
or
I
not,
have,
he can do multiple.
have ours up there on the Humdinger website, Stupid Old Studios website, and they're still available to watch anywhere around the world. But if you are in the UK, I'm doing 6 dates over there. and cannot wait.
Cannot wait. And let me just say that people always request when we go to Bristol, which is pretty close to Wales, hey, why don't you come to Wales? Matt is actually doing Wales for the first time.
Very
It's in
exciting.
Swansea. If you turn up there, let me tell you that we'll try and make it happen for Dugon as well. This is the real test. Will Welsh people
true.
actually turn up?
We do. It's funny. we do tend to use me as a bit of a canary down the mine with tours and stuff.
Not on purpose, but that is sort of what's happened, yes.
And hey, I love the role.
And you do it well.
I love the role. If you see me nodding off, there's probably a gas leak.
So, without further ado, thank you again for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode. But until then, thank you so much and goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
Before Prodigy, I tried everything to get my Gen Alpha students into math. I even tried to talk like them. No cap, class. Multiplication is low-key a cheat code for math that'll give you sus levels of aura. Bet. Yikes. But now with Prodigy, I've got the #1 math motivator on my side. As they play and up their skills, I get to follow along and gain real-time insights with my free teacher dashboard. They even call me the Rizzler now. I think that's good. Learn more at prodigy.com.
Don't forget to sign up to our tour mailing list so we know where in the world you are and we can come and tell you when we're coming there.
Wherever we go, we always hear 6 months later, oh, you should come to Manchester. We were just in Manchester.
We're just there, but this way you'll never miss out. And don't forget to sign up, go to our Instagram, click our link tree. Very, very easy.
It means we know to come to you, and you'll also know that we're coming to you.
Yeah, we'll come to you, you come to us. Very good.
And we give you a spam-free guarantee.